Hi, chat. Hello, hello. Happy Monday for those who I have not seen yet. And for those who I've already seen, happy Monday again. I hope you guys are doing well. Dinner was so good. Oh my God. I had such a good chicken soup, like a chicken soup with pasta in it, and it has like curry in it. And it's so good. So I'm so full now because I might have had a little bit too much soup, but it was very nice. So I was very happy. How was dinner for you? I hope you also had nice dinner. Let me scroll down and try to catch up with everything. First crew, Thomas, Yule, Nuts, Hopeful Weirdo, and Donut. Thank you guys so much for being here while I was starting the stream. I appreciate that. Nuts, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Rose, welcome in. Thomas, welcome in. Yule, welcome in. Hopeful Weirdo, welcome in. Joanna, welcome in. Katie, welcome in. Diesel, welcome in. Donut, welcome in. Rach, welcome in. Olympia, welcome in. Senanor, welcome in. Cuckoo, welcome in. Magda, welcome in. Rach, thank you so much for the 22 months. That is indeed almost 2 years. That is wilding. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thank you so much for the tier 3. That's even more wild. Thank you so much for that above and beyond and incredible support. And please enjoy all your subby perks, including all the emotes. Also, Kathy, welcome in. Tanisha, welcome in. Salma, welcome in. Elia, welcome in. Carolina, welcome in. Pepinen, welcome in. Hurtful Throne, welcome in. Wicked, welcome in. A Terrible Sound, welcome in. Cookie Panda, welcome in. Haley, welcome in. Jojo, welcome in. Grazio, welcome in. Tactus C, welcome in. Light, welcome in. Hopeful Weirdo, thank you so much for the 70 stream streak. That is such a long time. Also, I feel like there's like a hair stuck in my lashes. You know that when you have bangs that sometimes your like hair gets in your lashes? It's really annoying, but I don't know where it's coming from. So I can feel it, but I can't seem to get it to fix it. Esther, thank you so much for the 145 stream streak. That's ridiculous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Courier, welcome in. Savannah, welcome in. Tia, welcome in. Jane, welcome in. Kath, welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing so well. On one Monday, can you believe it? I know. Let's hope I don't say happy Monday again tomorrow, because that would be wrong. But how was everyone's day? I hope you guys got a lot of things done. If you were here on co-working earlier, or if you weren't here on co-working, I still hope that you had a productive day or a good day where you productively rested, which is also very important. But yeah. And also, how was everyone's weekend? Because sometimes I forget, but like on Mondays when we start on Monday morning, it tends to be slightly chaotic. I like it so much. It's so good, Savannah. But I feel like every single time we have like too little time to properly catch up about weekends. So I would love to hear about you guys' weekends. Hi, Chris. Hello, hello. You were productive by taking the afternoon off. I am very proud of you. That sounds lovely. Did you do anything fun or did you literally just relax? Throat has been hurting for a few hours. Ooh. Yeah, get some ice cream. That sounds like a good idea. I mean, ice cream is a good idea anyway, so you might as well. From a horror game? No, I would not have believed that. I mean, like the visual from the YouTube video, maybe, but the sound sounds so cute. Also, Linux, welcome in, and Felipe, welcome in. It's really good to see both of you. I hope you're doing well. I remembered. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I wanted to ask you guys something. Have you guys seen the trailer for the new Hunger Games movie? It dropped today. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely go watch it. Because holy shit, I cannot wait for this movie. That haircut? What is wrong? Which haircut? From who? There's multiple characters with debatable haircuts. You don't like trailers? Really? Interesting. Is that like always, or because I feel like a trailer can sometimes give away too much, so I don't always watch a trailer. Like, for example, when I went to Project Hail Mary yesterday, I didn't watch a trailer. I went into it completely blind. But if I've read the book and I already know the story, then I don't really mind. Spoils the movie. I can see that. I think a good trailer shouldn't spoil the movie, but unfortunately, I think it's also, if I like, okay, I'm going to be a little bit of a film critic here. I think a lot of movies these days have very simple plots, or if the plot is even a little bit more complex, current day Hollywood tends to basically grab you by the hand and take you through every step of the way instead of leaving some parts up for interpretation. But that means that if you make a trailer that, or like a movie that's relatively simple, from that you kind of make it really hard to make a trailer without any spoilers. But if you have a movie that's really complex, you can make a trailer that is spoiler free but still piques the interest. But I agree with you that very often it does give away quite some things. Also, Aurora, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Likur, welcome in. And Anna, welcome in. And Tiyuki, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing so well. Ooh, go for the mango passion fruit. That sounds so delicious. Oh, now you make me want to get mango passion fruit ice cream. That sounds really nice. Also very summery. Very, very summery. I love mango flavored things. Like I also love mango, just in general. But like mango flavored things, mango ice cream, mango juice. In Aruba, they had like a mango beer, which was so nice. Dangerously nice though. Dangerously nice though. Hi, she watches Twitch. Welcome in. Got instant noodles and tea. Let's go. And Joy, also Naomi, welcome in. 250. Yeah, that's a lot of streams. Thank you so much for being here for so many streams. What the heck? 100% Tiyuki. Yeah, they really treat the audience like they're stupid. Also, Realsy, thank you so much for gifting us subs to the community. That's really, really kind. And Supreme Rogue, enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. And Realsy, enjoy your beautiful, super cutesy chicken badge. Doing all right, just tired of the snow and waiting for spring. Very valid. How, like, at what time does it usually get better? Like, at what time does it usually get spring where you live? Because I know that here it is slowly changing. We don't have snow. Although we don't have that much snow in general. But I would say that normally at this time, I kind of expected it to be warmer already. We've definitely had mid-Aprils where it was already like full-on spring, summer. I feel like this year is a little slow. We've had like a couple of good days and then it kind of drops back to, kind of like 10 degrees with, rain and wind. But we definitely don't have snow anymore. Usually middle of May, it starts to feel like spring. Okay. So a little bit longer then. I hope that spring arrives early for you this year. Or at least that the snow goes, because I can imagine being really done with the snow at this point. Also, so welcome in, and Sage welcome in, Little Card welcome in, and Stony welcome in, and Molly welcome in, and oh my god, both Mollys watered their plants right after each other. Love that. Love that. Also, Mark, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see all of you. I hope you're having a good Monday so far. For a while, and now it rained nonstop for like 2 days. To be fair, like if it's hot for a while, it's not a bad thing that it's raining for, plants and stuff. But I always miss it when it's like really nice weather and then all of a sudden it's raining. You're like, oh, I was just enjoying the sun. Your sorbet ice is pretty hard. Oh yeah. I have that too when I get stuff from my freezer, because my freezer is put to like, I don't know, -5 or something. So things get really, like ice cream usually gets really hard. I usually put my spoon under a hot, hot water, or just more efficient is boiling water, putting it in glass and then letting your spoon warm up. Then you can like scoop it without having to wait for your ice cream to melt a little bit. You like that it rain hadn't in a while. Yeah. It's like, so from time to time, rain is nice. Rain is good. I also, something that I definitely noticed when I've been traveling is something that I don't like, and I think people from the UK are going to be able to relate to this very much, is depending on where you live, rain either means generally the day is pretty good, but there's like a couple of heavy rainfall moments, or, and that's the one that I definitely hate, is where the entire day it's like drizzling a little bit and it's like gray and windy. And like throughout the entire day, not even that much rain falls, but it's just the continuity of it. Whereas I prefer to have like heavy rainfall for maybe half an hour. I remember when I was in Madeira, it would be like really nice weather, and then like out of nowhere, it would start raining for like 30 minutes, and it would be pouring. But then you could just go inside and like wait it out. And then after 30 minutes, even if it didn't get really sunny, at least it wasn't drizzling the entire time. Like, I hate drizzle. It's so annoying. Because then it also doesn't matter what you wear. Like, you cannot really properly dress for drizzle. Usually with drizzle, there's always like wind, so you can't really use an umbrella either. Is now at 9:30. Ooh, 9:30 is already quite late. I mean, we still have light now as well, but it's definitely not 9:30 yet. Do you also get like days where the sun barely goes down, Aurora? Because that would definitely throw me off. Also, Henriette, welcome in, and Nora, welcome in, and Liv, welcome in, and Burb, welcome in, and Naomi, thank you so much for the 7 stream streak, and Maggie, welcome in, and Felipe, thank you so much for the 105 stream streak. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yeah, exactly, Abu. Exactly. Like, preferably, I, go shelter somewhere, but if need be, like, I prefer to just get drenched, but then at least warm up again after and, like, dry up. As of London of Germany, it constantly switched weather, but it was almost always cold and wet. Yeah. You just kind of need to prepare for any kind of weather. You need to wear like layers and bring a raincoat, but also wear something that if the sun comes out and it's too warm, you can like take it off. It's so annoying. No. The Reaper has actually been here for, I would say, a year at this point. I got it as a gift last year, right before going to TwitchCon. I got it as a gift from Micah. And someone in my YouTube comments the other day said, he has, yeah. Wait, you've never seen it? Hold on. For any Akotar lovers, someone said that this is also, what's their name? The one that has all the tea. Because look, Grim is holding a little coffee cup. Which is like, I can pick it up, by the way. It's like, so I can move it. I can move hands and stuff like that. Grim is just having a little coffee. But the Suriel, that's the name of the creature in Akotar. And then they were like, yeah, this is like Suriel, just having a little tea, a little cup of coffee. And it's like it's made like this so it can sit on your bookshelves and stuff. It's from Etsy. But yeah, it's been sitting. I love how some of you guys just noticed it because it's been sitting there for a whole year. That corner is like my little game corner. So that frame holds Sims postcards and Sims patches that I got. And then in front of it, you can't really see that, but in front of it, there is like multiple little Minecraft figurines that I have. So I got one from a bee. I have one from a pillager, a chicken, Steve, and a villager, and a cat. No, that's super fair. It's super fair that the background is blurry. It's just funny that all of a sudden someone noticed it. It's funny that it's like all of a sudden you saw it. But yeah, it is blurry. I mean, I could move backwards. Now it's no longer blurry. Here we have my collection of conference badges. That is my frame. Hard to point. That's my frame with festival wristbands. That is my Movember disc. That's my Movember award all the way back there. It's really hard to point and like still talk loud enough so that the mic picks it up. Yeah, the panels, obviously during co-working, the panels are covering it. So the background show off. There's so much on there. It's like my little display of important trinkets. There's one thing, wait, I have to show you guys this. So my parents are moving house and they are like cleaning up all of their stuff. And the last time they moved, I was still living with them. So there's a lot of things that was like in their house that when I moved out, I forgot to take or we didn't know it was somewhere in a box or something. So as they've been cleaning up and rearranging their stuff, they have been like finding things that they were like, oh, do you want to still take that? Like, for example, I used to play flute and they were like, hey, we found all of your old flute sheet music. Do you still want to have it? Like those things I just never took. And then they said, hey, we found this blanket from when you were in Scouts. Do you still want it? It's like thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. One of those like fire blankets that you can like, what kind of flute? Dwarsfluit. I don't know how to translate that, but the one that you play like this. But there is so they had that blanket and they were like, yeah, do you still want it? I was like, well, not really, because I'm not really no, it's literally just called a flute in English. There's no other name for it. So I don't know how to translate it, as in I know how to translate it, but I don't know how to make the distinction between what kind of flute. But technically it's just called a flute. Just like this flute, also just called a flute. They all called flutes. I think the technical term would be to put the material in front of it. Funnily enough, I even had a curved wanaboo when I was a child. Because as a kid, for anyone who, okay, if you're like interested, I think it's supposed to be silver because it's not made of metal. It's made, well, I mean, silver is a metal, but I think it might be called a silver flute. But as a kid, your arms are not long enough to actually play the entire thing. So they make one that has a curve in it so the flute becomes shorter. So as a kid, I had a shorter version because otherwise I couldn't reach. Because I played flute from like 4 to 10 or something like that. So I was a tiny human. A side one a flute and the non-side one a recorder or clarinet. Interesting. But a clarinet is a separate instrument though. A bochtfluit, exactly. But yeah, as I was saying, so my mom found this blanket from Scouts, and look, there's like a badge from a Scouts camp that I went on. It says, oh, I was holding it the wrong way. Hold on. Sorry. It's supposed to go like this. It says Coin City 2003. This is like the badge that we all got after going on that camp, but I was like 8. And she was like, do you want to still have the blanket? And I was like, no, I don't need the blanket, but can you take off the badges that are on it? And there was this one and a couple of other ones that were also cute, but like not as long ago or not as special. There's also a DVD from this particular camp. I've actually watched it with Scott once. There's very little footage of Baby Row on that. There's like one little shot. It was a cowboy camp. And there's like a shot. What they did was kind of cool. They had like the tents and then they sort of built these front porches in front of the tent to make every tent look like a saloon. And every single afternoon, because it was a summer camp and it would get really hot. So there would be like between 12 and I think 2:30 or something like that. We would have siesta. And it was like, okay, everyone goes to their tents and you kind of just chill, you know? Like the people, the Scouts guides also get a little break, and the kids they have to chill around their tent. They can like read a book or they can play a board game or whatever, as long as you're in your tent. And then there were like 2 people from the guides who would, monitor that all the kids would stay with their tent. And there's one where I'm sitting, literally, like imagine, this is like 7-year-old row, okay? I'm sitting there in front of the tent with my cowboy hat and my cowboy costume, because we all got costumes for this camp. And I'm with like a pocket knife. I'm like, making, I don't know what I'm making, but like I have a stick and I'm making it into something, a spear or an arrow or something. I don't know exactly what. But I look like such a badass cowboy, but it's like a 3-second shot and then it pans away. So yeah. Also, Love Ghost, welcome in, and Miriam, welcome in, and Saranel, welcome in, and Lena, welcome in, and Alicia, welcome in. I hope all of you are doing amazing today. But yeah, this is one of the things that is in the background because it's like a fun memory for me, Also, Lena, thank you for the lurk. a Scouts book that has all kinds of songs in them, which we sang together. And they were, wait, really? That's so cute. I love that. I feel like there's also a lot of Scout songs that I just don't remember until someone starts singing them. And I'm like, hold on. There's like a core memory resurfacing right now. As a kid, I hated them so much. I got terribly homesick. Yeah. I remember there were so many kids who got really homesick on Scouts camps as well. But now as an adult, I would also still love to go. But like the thing is, as an adult, if you go on camp, you're usually expected to host it. I don't want to host it. I just want to go on a camp hosted by someone else. I mean, I'm sure this exists. Surely someone has come up with the idea to host a camp for adults. Thank you so much. Fun fact, actually 14 months even. 14 months even. Thank you so much, Moon. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for that super long resub. Holy shit. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. I didn't want to go on a schoolreisje for a day because I would feel homesick. Oh, yeah. Fair. Camp for Adults festivals. I think it qualifies, yeah. It's like a music camp. But yeah, just want to chill, do crafts, play games, and then like have other people cook your food. Thank you for the lyric, Moon. I appreciate it. Thank you. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to be a responsible adult for like, I don't know. I would be fine with 4 or 5 days. Reader's retreat. Ooh, that'd be nice. I would be down for a reader's retreat. I was actually talking with some friends about like a little holiday where you just all spend time offline. Like you do take your phones, but you don't like use them really. Concert is schoolreisje. Oh no. Do you know what a schoolreisje is? It's like a field trip. Also, that hair that I feel like is in my brow is still, or like in my lashes is still there. I think it feels like it's in my brow as well. Abu, how did you even know that as a child? How did that fear come to life? Yours was Toverland. Oh, nice. I think ours was either Efteling or Duinrel. Or a zoo. Just read. Yes. Oh my god, you should do it, Charlotte. Treat yourself. Or for the real Dutchy OGs, Het Land van Ooit. Okay, I have a question, chat. You guys are gonna have to be honest with me. Because there is something that I might be able to do. Thank you so much, Ebony. I appreciate that. Thank you. There is something I might be able to do as like an IRL stream. And I don't know if you guys would be interested. So there is this theme park that they're building in Rotterdam. They've been building it for 13 years. At this point, it's cost 50 million. Which it's not even close to done. To be fair, it's actually kind of a dumpster fire. I genuinely doubt if they're ever going to finish it. However, there are people that do actually work there. And as a way to, ironically enough, make the park operational while it's still very much in construction phase, you can do tours. And as it happens, the person who does the tours is a fellow content creator from the Netherlands. So he works there. And next to that, he also creates content. And I met him at an Xbox party in December. And he said, oh, I would love to give you a tour. And ever since, I've had this in my head of like, I mean, I know that other creators have visited and filmed, so I know it's not like impossible to film there. Um, I was thinking like it would be kind of cool to maybe for an IRL stream do a tour in potentially one of the weirdest theme parks you're ever gonna see in your life. I recently watched a video about this. That's why it was on top of mind again. Where another Dutch content creator called Egbert, for any Dutchies, you might know who he is. He does a lot of like almost like documentary journalism kind of content. He went there and he did like a deep dive in the park and like why it hasn't finished and what the reason is that it's still in construction after 13 years. And they did a tour and he said like ironically enough, it might actually be more interesting to go to this theme park while it's still being built rather than going when it's finished. But the reason I thought of this is because there's one original show from Het Land van Ooit, which is actually in that theme park right now. So if you've ever been to Het Land van Ooit, you can actually see it if you take the tour. I don't think it's operational yet, but yeah. Anyways. So in groep 3, hold on, I wanted to scroll and then chat scroll. One of my teachers decided to go off script and teach us all about bacteria and viruses and how you could die off of them, but how they are everywhere. This caused little avoid, you mean Abu, to get extreme germophobia, including compulsive washing hands. It took me until I was like, but that's wild for a teacher to do. We would call them bezorgdheidjes. That's actually kind of cute. That she did not write them down. She would have made millions. Some were pure gold. I can imagine. Because the thing is, like, as a kid, there's so many things you cannot rationalize yet. So a fear is just overwhelming. Because there's, like, no logic to it yet. Like, you haven't been taught the logic to figure out that some things, while still very real, aren't, like, super likely to happen. I really want to see the park. You've been following it all. The dude is so weird. Wait, which dude? You mean the owner? But yeah, oh my god, we can totally go together. Because the guy who does the tours is actually very nice. I don't know if he would be comfortable doing the tour in English though, so I would have to like double check that with him. It's full of hand-me-down attractions. Also, most of the attractions are actually built and they're like in a warehouse somewhere in Germany. It's the whole story around this theme park is actually ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Yeah, the owner. Yeah, I feel like when I watched the little like documentary thing from Egbert, I genuinely watched it and I was like, the owner sounds like an ADHDer trying to finish their final ADHD project, where it's like they have no focus. Every single day they come up with a new idea, but they also have a crippling feeling of perfectionism where it's like it can only be done if it's perfect, because this is my legacy. This is like my final piece of work, because this person is like about to retire, or actually should have retired already. They have actually successfully pulled off another theme park in Germany. But this one is like, this is their pride and joy. This is like their big project. And literally, like, if you get the tour, like if we do the tour together, you're gonna see this where it's like every single nook and cranny is like a new project or a new idea that just wasn't finished. And then they started something new and they added something new. And it's like, this theme park is genuinely one of the weirdest things ever. And it's just in my city. Like, it's literally right here. What happens if, and then something wild happened. The only one I remember is that I saw a bottle of chlorine in a pool once and came home with the question, what would happen if a lifeguard would have accidentally given me chlorine instead of soda? Yeah, that would have not been great. Interesting question for sure. Also, Star Powered Hero, thank you so much for the 6-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is half a whole year. Please enter all of your subby perks for a whole month more. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Usually theme parks start small and then they expand. This person hasn't even finished the theme park and already talking about expansions. It like the whole story behind this theme park, again, wild. Anyways, I just noticed that the ad break is over, so I'm gonna start up Minecraft, and then we're gonna start our sponsored segment of today. As soon as I have started the game. Hi, Hollow. I saw you were gaming. I got a little pop-up notification from Steam. um, there's gonna be a documentary on NPO. No way, I love that. That's amazing. Well, then we should definitely go visit. I'll see if I can send him a message. I mean, he literally offered me like 6 times to give me a tour because so I met this person. We were just talking at the Xbox party, and I just mentioned like casually like that I live in Rotterdam, and then they were so enthusiastic about it. So yeah, I might see if I can arrange this. I think it would be a really fun IRL stream to just kind of go see it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go here. I am gonna change this so that you guys can actually see Minecraft. And then I'm quickly gonna start up the sponsored campaign. Mojang. It's wild how bright that is. Okay. If all is well, you guys should now. Let me see if I see it. I'm just gonna refresh my own stream to double check. Because I enabled it. I see it. I see it. If all is well, around my stream now, like at the bottom and at chat, you should now see a little cool Minecraft thing. So all you have to do if you want to support this stream is just watch. Just watch the stream. Just be here. Enjoy the vibes. And if you want to get a badge, like a subscribe, like the little chicken badge that Thomas has, and Yule also has it. If you want to get it, you can subscribe or gift a sub, but that's not necessary for. Not necessary for the campaign to like be a success. I just want to be upfront about that. By just watching, you're literally supporting. So yeah, if you guys want to just sit back and relax, enjoy the vibes. Why do I keep clicking multiplayer? I am so conditioned by girly pop to click on multiplayer. Thanks for hanging out, Tacticy. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Chat will never let me live that one down. Yeah, I mean, if you can get a chicken if you subscribe or gift a sub. You don't get it by watching. Just gonna give you the heads up. So you only get a chicken if you invest in a chicken. It's up to you. You don't have to invest in a chicken. If you want to escape chat's judgment, then you cannot get it. Who will get a chicken badge? Who would do that? Okay. Oh, Weirdo, thank you so much for gifting that sub. I know that my stream is laggy right now because my game is loading in. Unfortunately not, Jane, because channel points do not... I mean, then I would get the badge. You wouldn't, because that's not how Twitch works. It literally will check if you gift a sub or not. Also, oh my goodness. All of you are like, hold on, I want to get that chicken badge. Want the badge? I mean, I already got it. I already gave a sub earlier today. Oh no, wait, that was actually not on a Minecraft stream. So technically I don't have it yet. Sure, if you want to gift someone a sub. I don't have the badge yet, no. I just realized I don't think I have it. Wicked, thank you so much for gifting out a community sub. And Olympia, thank you so much for gifting out a community sub. Maggie, thank you so much for gifting out a community sub. What the heck? Hold on, let me sleep. Yes, you keep the badge. It's permanent. You get to keep it forever. So it's not like a 24-hour badge or anything. But yeah, thank you all so much for the gifted. That's really, really kind. What the heck? Okay, for anyone. Rose, thank you so much for the gifted as well. Undecided, thank you so much for the gifted. All of you guys are like, hold on. I want to have a chicken. Look at all those chickens. Speaking of chickens, shall we check on some chickens? I mean, casually collecting badges, I get it, because it is a really cute badge. Look at all those chickens. Thank you guys so much for gifting all those subbies. I really appreciate it. But yeah, let me show you guys what we worked on. Well, please make a baby chicken. I don't have the baby update yet, Thomas, because it's a modded world, so I don't have it. Because not all the mods have been updated. So I've been kind of waiting. Thank you for the fart. Thank you. Also, thank you for that follow just now. Thank you for putting a ginormous fart in chat. I appreciate it. The smell is Not great. um, hold on. Let me show you. This is what we built last week. As you can see, it is a windmill. It is recognizable as a windmill. However, it definitely needs detailing. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I actually think that this roof needs to be taller. This little side room. Abu, thank you so much for gifting a sub as well. Enjoy your chicken. Also, Steph, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Dude, you are going to trample my crops. That's not the deal. Already did it. Look, he's ruining my field. Because we play on a realm and they auto update. Yeah. So the thing is, you can have mods auto update, which is super nice. But it is annoying when like not all of your mods are updated yet. It can get really confusing. Also, Nuts, thank you so much for gifting that sub. That's really cute. I love that you're giving Mr. Sweet Nuts a sub. That's actually adorable. Enjoy your chicken badge as well. Enjoy. And Light, thank you so much for that brand new sub. I appreciate that. What the heck? Thank you. Please enjoy all your subby perks. And to whoever is getting gifted subs here and there, also enjoy all of your subby perks. Thank you all so much. That is literally a hype train. A level 3 hype train from individually gifted subs. That's impressive. That is impressive. I hope you guys all enjoy your cute chicken badge. Thank you all so much for the kindness. That's really, really sweet. Yeah, this is like a chicken hype train. But yeah, as I was saying, I think I need to make this taller. What do you guys think? Does it feel out of proportion? Donut, thank you so much for the 5-month resub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. And thank you for completing that hype train level as well. If it could be taller, right? Just like maybe 2 blocks or something. Just so that it ends over here. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. How about a dollar train on top? I mean, go for the dollar train. I'm not gonna say no to that. Where is it? You have it on your profile, but you might have to enable it as your custom badge here in chat. You have to like sometimes customize which badges show up. Charlotte, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Again, to everyone who's getting gifted subs, please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month more. And Maya Lithia, thank you so much for that resub for 15 months. Holy moly, that is a long time. Thank you. Thank you all so much. What is even happening? Thank you all so much for the incredible support. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Stanley, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month more. And Molly, thank you so much for gifting that sub as well. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are making a planty flock. Duck, what is happening? Well, you now officially get a chicken. I have too many badges. I feel you on that one. But to be fair, can you really have too many badges? Because so many of them are actually really cute. All of the sounds as well. Thank you guys so much for all the hype and chaos. I appreciate it. I don't even know what to say right now. I can't believe that that's, I think, level 4. Yeah, almost completed level 4 hype train. Like, what is even happening? Thank you all so much. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you all enjoy your beautiful chimkin badges. Sorry, Ditto. There's a baby chick. Honestly, the Ditto badge is also really cute. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Ditto one. Oh yeah. Like Sims mod users are kind of spoiled. I agree. Okay, so I need more tough bricks then to make that wall. I think I'm gonna go for like 2 higher. I think that feels realistic. I know I didn't get the Ditto either, and I'm also mad about it, Abu. So I totally feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. I mean, I could have gotten it. I just kept forgetting, and then all of a sudden it was over. And I was like, no, I'm so sad. I don't have it. Oh wait, I had my polished tuff over here. And then I think I'll just do one more. Also, I feel like awfully aware that I need to like sort of get good at parkouring. So I'm training. While I'm building right now, I'm also secretly training. Neva, thank you so much for that brand new sub. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Did you get a Switch 2? No. No, I did not get a Switch 2. The very simple answer is I actually have been kind of putting it off because it's a really big investment. And I simply don't have the time to play Pokopia anyways. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get it right now because that would feel not very sensible because I literally will not play Pokopia until mid-June or something. So I was like, I'm not going to purchase something that is that expensive if I'm not going to be able to play on it. Yeah, so not yet. I would like to get it one day. But I don't know. There's just too many other things going on. You wanted the baby chick too. I love that. Well, enjoy all of your subby perks. So yeah, I decided to not get it. I might like again. I will probably get it one day, but that one day is just simply not right now. And I think initially I was like, oh, but that's so sad because like, Hollow, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Aurora. That's really, really sweet. Thank you, Aurora. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. And Hollow, enjoy your chicken badge. But you joined the chicken club. Let's go. But yeah, the thing is, I was like, okay, I'll go get one. Because I want to play. And then I was like, okay, I probably don't have that much time. And then I was like, okay, I think I would be able to play in May, right? That should be fine. And then I got invited to MCC. And I was like, okay, there's no way that I'm going to be able to, like, I need to practice, which means that I cannot start a new game obsession while I actually have another game that I need to practice for. So yeah, all in all, I decided, you know what? This is just not my time. And there's a very important thing that I actually, that's kind of the point that I was trying to get to here. Something that I realized is I think there's a lot of pressure for people, not just gamers, but like streamers or content creators, but everyone. Whenever like a new console or a new hype game comes out, a lot of people feel like they have to get it right now. And I think it's also good to kind of showcase like, yeah, it's fun to get it eventually, but it's also fine if you wait. Like there's so many other games that you can enjoy, and it's also okay if you don't get it straight away. So I'm just like on the team for people that also need to wait, and then we can just wait together. Also, Chibi, thank you so much for converting from a Prime to a Tier 1 sub. I appreciate that so much. What the heck? I know there's no alert for that one because Twitch literally, it doesn't exist. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Rage, thank you so much for gifting a community sub as well. Thank you. Enjoy your chicken badge. And to everyone who is getting gifted subs, I hope you all enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. Thank you all so much. What book or series that you would recommend every single time? Ooh, I find that really difficult because my recommendations are almost always a little bit personalized. However, a book that I personally think most people will like is The Traveling Cat Chronicles because it's a very entertaining read, but it's also emotional. Like it's really moving. And I feel like whether you've had a pet or not, you will be able to relate being close to someone. So yeah, I think that's a book that I'll definitely advise to a lot of people. But at the same time, if you're not into contemporary literature, you're not going to enjoy it. So it's very much one of those things where I try to tailor recommendations a little bit. But yeah, if anyone in chat has any recommendations, things that they will always recommend, this is your moment to shine. Yes, of course, of course. Enjoy your lurk and enjoy dinner. Okay, hold on. Let's actually fix this here. Oh yeah, I had that on the previous setup as well, where I realized that if I do it the way that I did it now, I'm gonna have a little gap because I'm using a slab at the top. But that's fine. I found it. You found it. Let's go. Let's go. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, it can be challenging sometimes to to find where you have to change your settings on Twitch. The thing is, like, I also know that you can change it, but if you asked me, like, oh, where do I do that? Like, where's the button? I would literally be like, I actually don't know. Like, I know it when I see it, but I don't know it when I have to explain it to someone, if that makes any sense. Thank you guys so much for that hype train. That is wild. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To everyone who just got their chicken badge, I hope you enjoy it. To everyone who just got a sub or subscribed, I hope you guys enjoy all your subby perks. Thank you so much for all that support. I really genuinely appreciate it. Nildred, thank you so much for the 15 months. Let's go. Thank you so much for your Prime. I appreciate it. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. It's good to see you. Okay, yeah, that definitely looks better. That looks a little bit more in proportion, I think. I do think that realistically, like, this would hit the windmill, but we're just gonna pretend that it doesn't. Also, hold on, what's happening? Sweetie, thank you so much for the 55 months. The 55 is wild. Thank you, thank you. And also tier 2 is beyond. Thank you so much. Petra, thank you so much for the 51 months. Both of you, that's ridiculously long. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna pretend it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. What do you mean? It doesn't. But thank you so much, both of you, for those incredibly long subs. Also, I hope both of you are doing really well. It's good to see all of you. I love the skin your stream has as part of the Minecraft campaign. It's nice, right? I feel like they honestly did such a good job with the design of this campaign because it's very visible, but at the same time, I don't think it really takes away from the stream. As in, like, it's not an overlay that's really in the way, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's see. Because I actually want to get some tough stairs. Let's actually get 10 of these. And then, okay, well, I might as well have made 11 because that was literally one left. Let's get a couple of those in there because then I want to do that border, like that trim. It does not give you a chicken. It doesn't? Oh, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry. I did not know that. That sucks. That is also so unfair. Like, make that make sense. Twitch. That doesn't make any sense. I wish I had known that. Then I would have said something. But I'm sorry. That's really silly. Okay, hold on. I think... Yeah, that makes that transition a little bit smoother already. Had to find out the hard way. I'm so sorry. I mean, I know it's not like I could have changed it, but still, I'm sorry. That's just frustrating. Okay, so I do think I might actually do stairs on those corners as well. But I'll just do like these ones. And then I'll check if I like that. Nope. Oh, come on. Sometimes. Wait, Prime's also... No, but the Chibi converted from a Prime to a sub. So it's like going away from Prime, basically. Oh my god. Sweetie, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Minecraft while I am fighting with Minecraft. There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Minecraft, please enjoy all of your subby perks. For a whole month, I can't wait to see you at TwitchCon, bestie. It's going to be great. If I can place these stairs, that is. Sometimes I literally don't understand how to place corner stairs in Minecraft. I'm like, I know there is a way to do it properly, but I clearly cannot do it. Okay, this one's going to be hella annoying. Because the wing is kind of in the way. Oh, I fixed it. Okay, I think I like that. But I feel like this now feels a bit too flat, so I might actually add a slab in the middle to just add like that final bit of dimension. Ooh, that's cool, Molly. I love that. That is pretty cool. Wait, then I need to get this one and that one and just get a slab. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to turn that into 16 slabs, but sure. That's such a typical me thing to do, to accidentally create way more blocks than I need. Is it insane? No, absolutely not. I do not think that that is insane. Just get it on your e-reader as well. I encourage that behavior very much. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm running out of space. Well, let's actually... Petra! Thank you so much for gifting that sub. Enjoy your Chimkin badge, and thank you. What the heck? I appreciate it. Okay, so we've done the door. Now I kind of need to punch out some windows, I think. Chris, thank you so much for the subby as well. You want the Chimkin badge as well? Valid. Okay, apparently we're going up. I didn't mean to necessarily go up there, but that works. Thank you guys all so much for all those subbies. That's really, really kind. I hope you guys all enjoy your chicken badges. Okay, let me check if that makes sense. Okay, I like those windows, but I do think I will add lower ones as well. Is that weird? I don't think that's weird. I think that makes perfect sense. La 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 lava, chicken, Steve's lava chicken. I started in the wrong tone and then I just couldn't get back, but it's fine. I just modulated it. Oh, no, that's going to be stuck in my brain for the rest of the day. Do I want to do a window behind the that's a song? Yeah. From the Minecraft movie. It's sang by the one and only Jack Black, and it's phenomenal. Okay, let me get my blocks back. Did I actually put the windows on the same height? I did. Okay, that looks good. Talky talk. Talk. Sorry, I will pretend I didn't do that. Thank you so much, Greta, for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. Okay. There was something that I noticed on the outside. Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember what I wanted to do. Hold on. I just don't have any tough... I mean, I have these tough blocks. I think I should be able to make it with this. Yeah. I think it would look good if this base... Yeah, I do like that. And then especially if we do that over here as well, I'm just going to have to, I think I might have to run back to my storage to get more tough, but did you guys like the Minecraft movie? I liked it a lot, but I would like to preface that or not really preface because I've already said that I liked it a lot, but I would like to give the disclaimer. I think maybe that might be the better way of saying it. That you shouldn't go into it with the expectation of watching a cinematic masterpiece that's a very serious story. I went into it with the expectation to see a comedy. I just went into it with like the expectation that it would be a silly story. Then it was very entertaining. But again, if you go into it like expecting a serious story, you're gonna leave very disappointed, I think. Yeah, the tiny tribute to Technoblade in there was wonderful. I feel like just in general, the movie had a lot of like if you are a Minecraft fan, like if you are like a very active player or someone who watches a lot of Minecraft content, there's a lot of Easter eggs in there that are either tributes to specific creators or community members. In this case, the tribute to Technoblade is, I think, a great example. Technoblade is a Minecraft creator that unfortunately passed away at a very young age. And is kind of became, was already a legend, but then became even more so a legend in the Minecraft community. There is a bunch of big Minecraft creators that have a little cameo in the film. I feel like if you watch Hermitcraft or are an OG Minecraft like watcher, I would say, viewer, then you might have recognized Mumbo and Lizzie, who did a cameo. So there's just like these little Easter eggs in the movie that I think if you enjoy Minecraft, either to play it or to watch it or both, you're gonna enjoy the movie if you just don't expect it to be extremely serious. I was wondering why I didn't get the badge when I resub, but I realized the sub is 6 months ahead. Oh, yeah. See, that's also unfortunate that it doesn't work if you just share your resub, because like it would have made sense if you just still get it. Okay, I think over here I might just put like little lanterns. Or do I add maybe I just add hold on. Maybe I also add the fences all the way up there. Because I do like that detail. I like that the wood, it kind of brings the wood down into the stone base. Apparently you unlock this. Let's go. I like the creeper one. It's a good one. Oh, I need to go make more. Yeah, exactly. It's very cringe. Like a lot of things in the movie are extremely cringe, but I think in a way that always like almost makes it extra fun if you just go into it with the expectation that it's going to be cringe. Yeah, 100% Lizzie, 100%. It was definitely a movie where it was really fun to find the Easter eggs and stuff. Okay, so I got myself a bunch more fences. Let's see. Okay. I feel like this particular surface right here is still a little bit flat. This particular surface also needs some windows. In general, I'm going to have to go and get some windows. I think the biggest challenge there is that I want to also use this as storage. See, those windows don't line up. Hold on. That's terrible what I just did. Like, they line up on the inside, but on the outside, they look ridiculous. So I just have to fix that. No. I fixed the wrong hole. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, that looks better on the outside. So then we have 1, 2, and 1, 2. I think that corner actually should have a fence as well, now that I think about it. The windmill building is going well. I mean, the basis of the building was already done, so now I'm just detailing things, which so far is going pretty well, I think. I still have spruce fences, but I just don't have any tough. Although yes, I can make one. I'm just too lazy. I don't want to walk back. Okay, I think that's nice. I do think I also need windows back here. Because otherwise things are going to look a bit weird from the back. And I do not want to pull a green in. I do think that I will leave this empty, but I feel like we need something on this wall to give it a little bit of dimension. That is very satisfying, Poodle. I have to agree with that. Okay, let's get some stairs. I think I had some other stairs as well. Ooh, that's a good idea. Add some plants. It's kind of like an empty corner in The Sims. If you have an empty corner, add plants. I just realized that I could also add like another little layer here to the base to make it feel even more like structurally sound. No, I don't think I like that. I actually like it without. But I like the idea of leaves. Leaves are always good. Also, okay, you know what? I'm done with you and your existence. Thank you so much for gifting a sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What the heck? I appreciate it. Now you should definitely get your chicken badge. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's really kind. Okay, this stupid pink sign is kind of literally taking up space. Wait, we can use this. Yeah, that sub was kind of a great timing with that guy dying. I have to agree. Maybe we could do this. Hold on. The shelves could actually form like such a nice trim on this building. I said that and then I was like, no, I actually hate how that looks. Okay, well, you know, trial and error. I do want to use the shelves somewhere, but I just don't exactly know how. But it did really sound like that sub alert was exactly when that guy died. I like it. I like it. How would they work as shutters? Okay, I like them as shutters, but maybe just on one side, considering that's a singular window. That's nice. Also, I'm gonna let those llamas despawn because I already have so many llamas in this world. I really do not need any more. That look bad. I mean, maybe if I do anything and you're like, oh, that looks bad, you can tell me, but like in a nice way. You can be like, oh, I don't know if I would do that. Windmills are very fun to build. I mean, I always feel like they're kind of mind boggling, as in my brain sometimes struggles a little bit to figure out how to build them properly. Maybe we can just, again, I'm just like trying to add little details to create some depth and kind of see if it works. If the answer is it doesn't work, then I can remove it again and then it doesn't work. But I feel like no, that doesn't work. I don't like it. I think maybe leaves are just my best option. That's definitely a choice. I mean, like, if I say, oh, I love this. This looks so cute. And you're like, I don't agree. Then maybe don't say it. You know, if I've already decided that I love something. But if I'm like, I'm not really sure. And then you're like, well, I'm not really sure either. Then that's okay. Let's also add some lanterns. I think that also always adds a little bit to the ambiance. This is literally me doing anything to stall actually having to go and get my leaves. Yeah, greening it up does tend to work, huh? Yeah. That's the thing. I do think I'll use a trapdoor. Maybe here and then add a lantern. Because that's the doorway anyways. Maybe I want to reverse it instead of have it hanging. Kind of have it be like a little shelf. You know what? I like that idea, but what if it's not floating? Also, Yoroi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. If I go like that. Well, okay, I don't like that on both sides, for sure. The thing is, because it's so close to the pathway, I think that's something that I don't like. If you think the trapdoor is bulky, everything else is going to be even bulkier. That's the problem. I could add it higher up. Oh, sorry. We have the Pepe emotes blocked. In case you're wondering why your message got held there. But I hope you're doing well. It's very nice to have you today. From a fence post? Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I like that. Hold on. That is a pretty good suggestion. Then we can like hang it in the center above the doorway as well. Something feels off and I can't really pinpoint what it is. Now I'm like, do I add it higher up? Oh my god, Ro. Place your block in the right place, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, that looks better. I just added it too low. It was too close to the door, and I didn't like that. Okay, let's go sleep and get some greenery. Because I think maybe that is indeed the solution that I'm looking for, and I'm just kind of postponing it. Also, I just realized I don't think anyone, or not anyone, I think not everyone has seen that we finished the pond. Ooh, enjoy reading it. Enjoy. So this is the magical pond that we've done. One thing that I still want to do eventually is like dig out this stone and turn this, because we have the waterfall, which I really like. But I think I would actually like it if that smooth stone is also cobble. So that it kind of continues the theme. And also maybe that we have a little bit more plants and stuff in there, because right now that part feels a little empty. It's just then I have to work underwater and I find that frustrating. So after doing so much work on the pond, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of done with this part for now. I'll get back to it eventually. But I really like how it turned out. And what I also really like is that if you go all the way up and like you see my island, it's like in such a nice spot. So not really fully in the middle, not like perfectly in the middle, but close enough. And I actually really like how that looks. I feel like it's really nice. Oh, it is such a good. Have you read the new books, Flux? We actually talked about it earlier today. Have you guys seen the trailer that came out for the new movie? Also, I really like seeing my base from above. I definitely think that we should, after finishing the windmill, we have actually spent a ridiculous amount of time on like this side of the island. We have my farms, we have the pretty pond, we have the windmill. Like this area deserves a little bit of decoration still, like some flowers and finishing touches. But then I should definitely focus my, efforts towards, I think, this side, because over here I want to do a magical library build. I need to smoothen out this terrain, and this needs to turn into like a harbor, like a port with stalls and like a big square and stuff like that. And then that's my iron farm. And then we need to figure out a pathway. And then back here, we're going to build my storage room. So like for half of the island, I basically have plans, like that half basically until here. And then we have this entire part that I don't even know what I want to do with yet. I just saw Hungary's new prime minister dancing to the Hunger Games remix. What? Oh, yes, Rose, you should. You'll enjoy it. We do know the seed. Yes. I think did I set up a command last time that we checked? I didn't. But we do know it. We do know it. There we go. If you want, you can take a quick screenshot. I should set up a command for it. I think it might be listed. That's the thing. I might have not written it in a command. I might have added it to my page about my forever world. I was gonna get leaves. I got distracted. But yeah, I am very open. I mean, I got the seed from a YouTube video, so I feel like I cannot take credit. I love to do this whenever I start new worlds. I love to watch YouTube videos and kind of find a seed that is matching with what I envision. For this particular world, there were a couple of things that I really wanted to have. I wanted to have a village really close to spawn. I wanted to have a lot of different biomes close to spawn because one of the things that I love about Minecraft is building. And I was like, I'm not going to enjoy myself if I have to travel. Like in Girly Pop, traveling thousands and thousands and thousands of blocks and still not finding a desert. At one point, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I do have Nature's Compass, like the mod in this particular playthrough. So if I really wanted to, I could use that. But I was like, you know what? I would like to start with kind of like an abundance of resources. I wanted to have something like a flower forest or a meadow or something close by because that's one of my favorite biomes to build in. And I was like, that's where I want to have my starter area for my forever world. So I very much tailored the seed towards exactly what I wanted for my forever world. If I'm going to do my 100-day series on YouTube, I am 100% also going to pick a seed that fits with whatever I want to do there to also give myself maybe like an easier start because it would be my very first time doing a 100-day series. Seeds, it's very energy draining. That's why I love to watch YouTube videos where people like I will specifically look for let's say, okay, the YouTube video that just went live like 17 minutes ago, I think 2 YouTube videos went live of my Minecraft ambience. I was looking for a I had a very specific vision of what I wanted as the backdrop for that build. I wanted to have like a mountain range and then like kind of like a valley in it. I just literally went to YouTube and I went best mountain range seeds with valley for Minecraft. And then there were like 5 videos that did overviews and then I just picked one that I liked and I built something in that. And I don't know, I can understand that for certain purposes or like certain Minecraft worlds, people don't want to work with a seed to exactly spawn into a specific point. But I think for a lot of creative projects, it's actually so beneficial to take that time up front to figure out where you want to spawn in your Minecraft world. Because it also saves you so much time early game to like walk 4,000 blocks to figure out where you want to live. And then if you accidentally forget to set your spawn, always spawn 4,000 blocks away. Love those videos so much. I'm so excited. I'm very curious to see what people are going to think of it. I talked about it a little bit earlier on stream. But I have made 2 for Minecraft. Those just went live today. Then next week I have one from Town to City. And then the week after I made that one today. I have one for The Sims. 100%. Yeah. If you want to continue playing and that's something you value, then 100%. Also, thank you, Esposito. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I only have oak leaves or cherry. Cherry leaves could be interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Although we all know my obsession with azalea leaves, but I think I might have to go to my tree farm to get those. I actually don't know if I have them here. So let's quickly go back. Let's try the cherry blossom, and if I don't like them, I think cherry blossom could be interesting. Also, Sabrin, hi, it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for passing by. I appreciate it. Where I really knew where I wanted to live, but I kept being bullied by a drowned with a trident. Oh, yeah, that can be very annoying. Thank you, Esposito. Thank you. I appreciate it. Lots of mods and shaders. That's the answer to why my game looks like this, in case you're wondering. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to see this from afar to see whether I like it. I don't know. Minecraft is always the best choice. I see Minecraft is always a good choice. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I think I'm gonna go for Azalea. I think the reason I don't like it is the lack of pink in general for this area. Um, and also the fact that there's no other, like, I think if we do Azalea, then we're gonna also bring in just like a little bit of pink, but not as much. I think that was a little too pink. And I mean, Azalea leaf is my favorite, so the layout overall, chef's kiss, thank you. I appreciate it. I very much have a lot of work to do in the area, but that's okay. That's why it's a forever world. That means that I get to play here for a really long time. Love your map. Thank you, thank you. And also have a great rest of your time zone. Sadly, I have no one to play on. If you want, you can actually play on the Planty SMP, Curios. I don't know if you would feel comfortable, but we have an SMP as a community. And there's quite some people who actively play. So you're very, very, very welcome to join. All the information is in the Discord. All you need to do is give yourself the SMP role. And then you can see it. So if you go to like the channels and roles section, you can click Planty SMP. And then you give yourself the role. You might have to like restart Discord because sometimes it's a little weird with like assigning roles and stuff. And then you get a whole new section called Planty SMP in the Discord, and it has like all the information you need, so that you can join and stuff. Do I genuinely not have any? Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to grow an azalea tree first. Apparently I had no azalea leaves. Do you have your forever world on peaceful? No, I'm playing on normal difficulty. So it's not peaceful. I just have everything on my island very well lit up. So basically no mobs spawn there. Or very rarely there's a little exception where it's like one block where a mob can spawn and then I might have missed it. But generally speaking, I just light everything up because I cannot be bothered to deal with mobs while I'm building. So one of the first things I do is, that's also another thing that I specifically looked for in this seed. I wanted my starter area to be an island. But yeah, that's why I have beds everywhere, because like here on my tree farm, it's not lit up. So mobs will spawn if I don't go to sleep. So I have to go to sleep, but it's fine because I'm only here to specifically chop trees and I really don't mind to go to sleep. Eventually this whole area is going to transform though. Right now it's my tree farm. But if I show you on the map, here is the starter village that you spawn into, or you spawn like somewhere over here, I believe. But this is the starter village where you spawn into. I eventually kind of want to move this village, which will, I think, I'm afraid so be a pain in the ass. But I want to move, like I want to actually build them a really beautiful village over here. Yeah, we have a community server. And you're super welcome to join. This is very, very kindly hosted by Thomas. Who has taken it upon himself to host it and arrange everything. So yeah, thanks to Thomas, we have a Planty server. And you can find all the info on the Discord, yeah. Yeah, Thomas just updated the server like last week, I think. You do have to keep in mind, Kyrios, that if you play with mods, not all mods are going to work because a lot of mods actually are server hosted. So you have to make sure that all of the mods that you're using are client-side exclusive mods, because otherwise Thomas would have to install them. And we are keeping it a relatively vanilla experience. So you can, for example, update or like get the map mod. That should be fine. But there is like a limited amount of mods that you can use. Also, thank you for that shout out, Hollow. Everyone go follow Thomas. Because Thomas also streams. Fun fact. Most are aesthetic. Okay, then you should be all fine. 100% flux. Oh, I've already planned it. If you type !schedule, you can actually see my schedule on my website, including a month in advance. You can see exactly what days I'll be streaming Loftia. Basically, from the moment it comes out, I'm not completely abandoning anything else, but because it's such a limited time period, we're going to play a lot of Loftia. And also, I am doing even an extra stream on the last morning so that I can play even more. I also have a key to give away later today. I have a key to give away for the closed beta. In total, I have 5 keys to give away. One of those I'm going to give away on Instagram. The other 4 I'm giving away either like this week, next week, basically as soon as the closed beta starts. And then people can also play if you are interested. So for anyone who is like, what are we talking about now? So Loftia is a brand new game that is going to fully release somewhere later this year. It's been in development for quite some time now. So it's definitely a highly anticipated game. And they have their very first public test, I would say, which is called closed beta, happening very soon. It opens up on April 22nd, and it will run until May 6th. You can either play if you originally backed the game on Kickstarter, so then you will also receive a game code, or you can actually get a game code by winning one of the giveaways hosted by Loftia partners. There is a lot of Loftia partners, though. Like, I'm not joking. There is at least 800 of us. So these are creators on all kinds of different platforms. So some of these creators are Instagram exclusive. Some of these creators are Twitch streamer. Some of them are YouTube. Some of them are a combination, like myself. So you'll find Loftia creators all around, but it's a big group. And every single person is allowed to give away 5 keys. So there will be quite some keys. So if you don't win one here, just keep your eyes open. You can search for the hashtag Loftia closed beta. And then it should also give you the giveaways that people are hosting on like platforms that use hashtags. So yeah, just keep an eye out. The hashtag of the shell challenge, it doesn't really have a hashtag. I don't do shell challenges by hashtag. Because if you want to get it toured, you can redeem it live on stream through a channel point redemption. And then you just give me your gallery ID. No, you're all good. You're all good, Linux. I just gave you the context as to why there's no hashtag. But no worries, you're all good. But yeah, basically, for the Loftia beta, we are definitely going to be playing. It is a cozy MMO, meaning it's a multiplayer game. So just like Palia, I think, is the best example that like a lot of people know. Technically, Minecraft's also an MMO. You can also play single player, but technically Minecraft is also an MMO because you can also play multiplayer. And the idea is that it's the setting of Loftia is that it's very focused on improving the environment. It's a very environmentally conscious game. That's also why the closed beta starts on Earth Day. There's actually a reasoning to that. It is a very cozy game where you work together with other people on the server to make the environment around you flourish. It includes things that you might have known from other like farming sim games where you can like farm and harvest and stuff like that. They call themselves Solar Punk, which I love. That's a different game, Flux. Solar Punk is a different game. I'm not sure if that's what you meant, but Solar Punk is a very, to be fair, aesthetically wise and gameplay wise, very similar game, also coming out somewhere later this year. But one thing that actually made me fall in love with Loftia was there was a very little part of the game that they showed off on Instagram. Within the game, there will be a co-working cafe, so that you can actually co-work with people in the game. So apart from it being a game, it's also like they really tried to set it up as a social platform. They call themselves a cozy solar punk MMO. That's actually really funny because, like I said, there is literally another game called Solar Punk that is very similar. So I got super confused. But yeah, that kind of fits the vibe, if you ask me. Okay, I think I have enough azalea leaves. Thank you for the uptime reminder. I will have to snooze the ads because just a double check. Hold on, that cannot be right. Do you guys still see the promotion for Minecraft? I think I might have completed. Yeah. Okay. Because when I see it now, it doesn't tell me how long it's going to run for still. But I enabled it exactly an hour ago. So I just want, because I have to complete the full campaign. Like, I want to make sure that I properly do that. But on the campaign earlier, I could see a countdown, and like now I don't see anything anymore. So I think I might have just refreshed it as it ran out. But just to be sure, I'll just go for like a couple of minutes more. Before we go on break time, I just snooze the ads. So we have, I actually might snooze it twice, and then I'll take a break. Just to really make sure that I complete it. Because I would feel so silly if I like mess up a campaign by like a couple of minutes. Also, Cupcake of Doom, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Also, I just realized literally the first part of your name is just your name. I assume, or at least a name. And then that's the part I didn't read. Instead of just saying, hi, Mel, I said Cupcake of Doom. I read the whole length of your name. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry I licked your salt lamp. I'm laughing so hard. Yeah, we have a thing here for salt lamps. We do like them. I personally prefer to just look at them, but my community has convinced me to once lick them. So now that has become a thing. But I hope you're doing so well. They taste so good. They taste so salty. What do you mean they taste good? I might just go straight down. Hold on. I think I like that, especially if I add some more greenery in other places as well. No need to be salty about it. There's no way you just really said that. There's no way. I'm being mocked, chat. I'm being mocked by chat. Oh, wait. I can't complain to you guys about it. That doesn't work like that. I mean, I tried, but... do I want to go around down here again? I might actually, although I would like to go over that roof as well. Some of my resource packs and shaders aren't in your game. Did you potentially accidentally update your game or something? I don't know, just me taking guesses. Like literally no idea, but see, that always happens. Hello? I like that. I think it's cute. And then for the windows, I want to add like planter boxes with flowers and shutters as well. But not the new ones. Oh. And you're sure it's the right world? Was it? No, not yesterday. I think last week somewhere. Because I added the gaming channels last week, and that was right after you updated, I think. Let me know if chat is bullying you so I can help. Sweetie is like, can I mod? Can I ban people? Thank you, Esposito. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hold on. There was something. Oh, yeah, planter boxes. I have the shelves. I need a couple more spruce shelves so that I can add those shutters. Okay, that's 9. How many windows do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And every window needs to, so I need 14 in total. That's not what I meant to do. Still relatively new update, which makes it as to why. Oh yeah, it's the newest update. The Planty server, you can assume that it's almost always going to be relatively up to date, as in like not exactly as the server drops, but because it's a vanilla server, there's very minimal mods that need to be updated for the server to update to the newest version. Yeah, usually a week, exactly. Like I've noticed that you are pretty also like not just the fact that we can, but you're also just really consistent with updating it. I'll just make a couple of extra shelves to be sure. And then I also need a bunch of trap doors. Although we had some in here, but we have 14. That's not enough, I think. But I need to go get flowers and moss anyways. Imagine a disco in a windmill. Now, see, that would get me in a windmill. That's epic. That is epic. That sounds hella Dutch. I don't think Molly is in the Netherlands, though. I don't think Molly's in the Netherlands, though. So, I mean, honestly, we could do it. I feel like Dutchies could indeed very much do this. I would not be surprised. Okay, hold on. Flowers. I do think it would be kind of nice if we add pink tulips. Or, well, where are my pink tulips? Are those still in? Okay, so I have one dump chest. Somewhere else. Also, I just realized that I actually moved my boat and I didn't actually put it at the dock, which means that I'm going to lose that boat if I don't move it because I'm horrible with remembering where my boats are. So let me move that one back right now. See, this is why we need the proper port. There's a dinner. Wait, that's actually really cool. I like that. Ooh, I love how the windmill with the moon behind it. I love that. That looks really cool. Okay, so like I said, when I was building the pond, I actually made a chest here with stuff. See, all of my azalea leaves were here. Also, my axolotls. There's so much stuff in here where I'm like, okay, I really have to clean this up. We're really gonna have to clean some things up, I'm afraid. Actually, I might take these oak planks because then we can do a nice floor in the windmill. And my pink tulips are in fact in here. Me sad whenever a windmill loses its workings. Oh my god, yes. We can party in the windmill. Listen, what can I say? What can I say? Oh, I think I actually completed the Minecraft campaign because if I now review my sponsorships, there it's no longer there. And it's also if you refresh my stream, the overlays should be gone. Molly, a custom sound command. Slay. Let's go. Feel free to make a ticket in the Discord with what you like to have as your sound, and I will set it up for you as soon as possible. I'm very curious to see what you're gonna pick. Okay, let's get those in here. Hello. Let's get those let's do the window shutters. Like omenom. I never know how to say that in English properly. Have some thoughts. Just a little heads up. If there is no ticket before the end of the stream, we will refund your points and you can redeem it again once you have decided what you want. That's not like to be annoying or anything. It's just because if we don't do that, we end up with a lot of open tickets and it becomes really hard for the mods to know which ones to keep open. So if you have a ticket, then we will keep it open. But if you're like, oh, I still need to think about it. Also, if you make a ticket, preferably pick something like within 24 hours. Otherwise, it's completely fine to refund your points and then you can just redeem it again once you know what you want. But it's more so just to prevent us from having a really complex administrative load and not remembering who is what. Is it one per person? Yes. Do you already have one? You don't have one, right? I think we've talked about this many times. Um, it's also a one-time redeem and you cannot switch it. With like minor exceptions, like for example, Noah once asked if he could switch it after literally 4 years. Um, that's a little bit of a different case. Like it, and also if you've been in the community for like a super long time, it's not like I'm forever gonna say like, no, you are never allowed to switch it. But generally speaking, no, you're not allowed to switch it. Um, yeah, exactly. Okay, so the Molly one is not yours. I remember that we talked about this, and then I was like, I remember that it wasn't yours, but double check. Okay, so we have the planter boxes here. That was just one side though. The ads are starting soon. Oh, I like it. I actually think it's fun that the thingies are reversed. And I will add some windows to it as well. But this is turning into a really nice cottagecore windmill. I like it. Are donation alerts playing? They should be playing, but it is sometimes they break. So thanks for checking. Because I definitely missed multiple donations today. What the hell? Alerts? Okay, watch me refresh this. Hold on. I know that the ads are in progress, but now I need to fix it. Watch me refresh it, and then they're going to play all in a row. Yeah. Poodle! Thank you so much for the $10 donation. And then I think Louisa, thank you so much for the $1.69. And Pepin, thank you so much for the $15 donation. I'm so sorry I missed all of those. Thank you for double checking. I do not know why they didn't play or why they didn't load. But thank you so much. That doesn't work, sweetie. Sorry. The donations are in dollars. What can I say? But thank you guys so much for those donations. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry I missed them earlier. But thank you all so much for wanting to donate to charity. That really means a lot. Also, that puts the team total at 4,469. Nice. Anyways, it is time to take a quick break. I know the ads are already in progress, but I am still going to take a quick break because I actually have to use the restroom. And then I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, make sure to stretch and hydrate and all those important things, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Hi, chat. I'm back. I am back. I am back. I stretched my legs and everything. It was very good. I'm very happy. Uh, sweetie, you did not. I mean, what can I say? Touche. Touche. Um, Also, hi, Nord. Welcome in. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're doing so well today. I feel like an evil genius. That's because you are. That is 100% because you are. Also, I made. Huh? Wait. Am I going crazy? You guys saw me make 14 shelves, right? I put 1, 2, 3, 4. And I ran out of where the fuck are my shelves? Sorry, I don't know why that got held, but oh no, not your knee. That's like the thing is with having a knee issue is also it's so freaking debilitating because it's like literally in your way with everything. Um, but we need to talk about Project Hail Mary because listen, it's been a long time since I ugly cried that bad at a movie. I was literally sitting like this, okay, for a good hour. There was one point where I had my bottle of Coca-Cola. Also, hi Timbo, and my hair clip, and I was sitting like this, and I was like crying. And Scott looked over, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No." She what? Why did she not enjoy the film? I need to hear the tea. While I look for my shelves because I'm genuinely really confused where they went. Um. She got bored? Damn. That is, I'm not gonna lie, impressive with this movie. I think. Um, I think. As like, even if you don't like sci-fi, okay, genuinely, where are my shelves? I think I'm going mad. Really, Nord. Interesting. Interesting. I put 1, 2, 3, 4. I am so. You guys saw me make them, right? Like, I'm not. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I guess if sci-fi or fantasy is really not your genre, then it makes sense. And at this point, I'm starting to wonder if I am struggling with imagination as well because I made shelves and I just genuinely lost them. Ticket made, thank you. I appreciate it. You love the don't nice. I said yesterday, and that's like this was a difficult feat. I What? I just made 6 and now I have 12. I swear my shelves weren't gone. They were just invisible. You guys saw that too, right? There's no way that I just. What? Did I make 12? I thought I made 6. Because I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think maybe I made 12. Maybe I made. I'm seriously losing my mind. I am because I made 14 before and those have vanished. You made 12 just now? But then where did the other ones go? I don't understand. You guys were here, right? I did make 14 earlier. Like, I'm not genuinely, like, where? Because those were the old ones. So, like, after that, I made more. What? I put my shelves in the shelf. There's no way. Well, so how do, oh my God, I keep adding more and taking them. How do I, no. How do I take them without swapping them? There we go. Jesus Christ. That is genuinely one of the dumbest things I've ever done. Oh my goodness, Mushy, welcome in. You literally raided into one of the peak silly row moments just now. I searched for something in Minecraft for quite a while, was very confused, and then I realized I did that myself. How was your stream? I hope you had a great time. Thank you so much for the raid. How was co-working today? I hope you had a really good co-working session. Oh, you just raided into me feeling very silly about myself. I did that to myself 100%. Got a lot of stuff done. I am happy to hear that. For anyone from my side, if you are not following Mushy yet, this is a perfect time to go check them out. I really do appreciate the raid. For anyone who's new, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. And apparently I do not know how to play Minecraft. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're doing well. If you need to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so, of course. But you are very welcome to hang out here, and so is your community. Thank you so much for coming over. Just when you thought you've seen everything, I am I don't think I'll be able, like, ever be able to recover from this, to be honest. This was genuinely one of the dumbest things I've ever done. Yes, of course. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate it. And good luck with the last bit of work. You got this. I don't want to talk about what just happened. This was genuine. Like, how did that like, yeah. Anyways, let's put a floor in here. Abu, you are evil sometimes, you know that? Like, I love you, but there's no way you just said that. You don't need to talk about it. It was, yeah. See, and the thing is, you guys have clipped it many times, but there's also this new feature on Twitch that I'm like testing as one of the ambassadors, and that's an auto clip feature. And you know how many times the auto clip feature clocks me on like the worst things ever? So you know what I'm gonna do to make myself feel better? After this floor is in, I'm gonna do a giveaway for Loftia. I'm gonna distract you guys with goodies so that we can not talk about this anymore. I'm just gonna distract you guys with goodies, and then I don't want to hear another word. Got to be kidding me. I'm short one shelf. Not even shelf, one plank. See, I'm now stuck on shelves. I cannot think about anything else anymore. Don't worry, we'll remember it for you. I'll go cry in a corner then. Oh, no, honestly, this was kind of hilarious, but also, how am I that stupid? Like, how did that even? I literally, like, yeah. Anyways. I can be successfully distracted with a gift. Well, let's do that then. Let's get that going. I'm quickly gonna open the Streamlabs bot so that I can set up that giveaway. I'm gonna do a double check, but as far as I'm aware, Loftia beta will only be for Windows. Because as far as I know, Loftia will only release on Windows. But I'm gonna do a double check with this one. I am lying. It will be available on Mac. I am lying my ass off. You do have to have an M1 chip though, so please keep this in mind because I know that not everyone with a Mac has an M1 chip in their device, whether that be your Mac Mini or your MacBook. But please keep that in mind. If you do have a Mac and you have Mac OS 12 and an M1 chip, you can actually enter this giveaway because it will be available. On Windows, it doesn't have extremely high specs. Basically, Windows 10 Intel i3 processor, so that shouldn't be. Will you be playing with Plenty Community? I mean, sure. The thing is, I don't exactly know how it will work with servers, so I don't exactly know if we can pick and choose who to play with and where to play. I'm assuming you can add friends and then you can play together. The one thing I don't do is voice chat with other people. Because I feel highly uncomfortable doing phone calls. So I will not be doing phone calls with people I don't know. But just like in Palia, I've added a bunch of people from chat in Palia so we could do the bug catching and stuff together. I am totally fine with that. And I think it would actually be really fun if we can play together. So yeah, that would be lovely. That is very fair. That is actually a good call, ELSWHERE. Maybe everyone can do that little like mind check for themselves. This is a very limited key, so that means that you will only be able to play with this key from the 22nd until the 6th of May. Also, if you win this one and you get to play, being in the closed beta doesn't guarantee you a key for the full release. So if you aren't able to play at all, like if you already know I'm going to be really busy these days and I won't be able to join this beta, then maybe like ELSWHERE is doing, like sit this one out because there might be someone who will actually have the time to play who is then not winning the code because someone took the code who's not playing at all. So yeah, just like keep that in mind. Obviously, if you feel like, oh, I will be able to play a couple of hours and I would like to try, by all means, feel free to enter. You don't have to like play an X amount of hours to be able to join the giveaway because I also have multiple codes and because I know there's so many Loftia partners and so many codes out there. It's not like it's an extremely scarce thing to get it. But I would feel bad if you already know up front that you will not be able to play at all. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But with that said, with that little disclaimer, everyone in chat is very welcome to enter. You do have to be a follower to be eligible to win. But other than that, I'll just let it run for a couple of minutes. Hold on. I'm just gonna Loftia closed beta, April 22nd till May. I'll add it in the description. 6th for Windows and Mac, and it is a Steam code. There we go. And then I'll just start that giveaway, and then you guys can enter, and then I'll just let it run for a little bit, and then I'll draw a winner in a while. Unfortunately, you have to study. That is super fair. That is super fair. I really hope that like the full game should release somewhere later this year. So if you do not get to participate in this closed beta, but it is a game that you would love to play, don't worry. They are going to release the full version as well. So it is coming eventually. I might actually do a little planter box here too, by the way. I think that might look cute. Although maybe just a singular one so that I can do the trapdoors all around. Let's get those. And then let's add a little tulip there as well. There we go. Do you know the release date for the full game? No, because it's not been announced yet. As in they haven't announced it themselves either, so. The reason they probably haven't announced it is because I don't think they know. What they often do with stuff like this, where it's like a closed beta, is I need to get more spruce wood. Oh no, I actually have. Hold on. I don't know why I didn't see that. Is based off of this playtest, they're obviously going to get a lot of player feedback. Also, keep in mind, this is a closed beta, which means the game isn't done yet. This isn't the full release of the game. That also means you're probably going to encounter more bugs than you might be used to. That means that probably things are maybe going to crash, or there are going to be more updates and stuff like that than you might be used to. That is very normal for a closed beta release. They're literally just testing things. So you are basically a playtester. This is very common with indie games or like smaller studios, because even though they might have playtesters, and people that they're actively paying, hello, it's just hard to get enough eyes on the game to properly playtest it. So a part of being able to play something this early is that you're also, like partially just a tester for the game. That also means that based on how this playtest goes, they'll either have to fix a lot of things in the game, or they're going to be just fine, and that means that they can release pretty quickly. Again, it really depends on how this playtest goes. So I think that's why they haven't set an official release date for the game, because I think they don't know either. Make tulips look like that? Oh, my texture pack is Mizuno. Anything that you're like, oh, that's pretty, Mizuno. 100%. Mizuno is my leading texture pack. So basically anything that doesn't look like the regular game is going to be Mizuno's. And then obviously with shaders, things also look different. But the tulips is 100% Mizuno's. Okay. So let's see. I needed to... Did I accident? No, I think I put my shelves in the chest this time. I play Hytale. Does Hytale have a lot of bugs? I haven't played myself, so I have no idea, actually. I just realized I had forgotten to do this side. Mizuno flowers are... To be fair, the whole Mizuno pack is so good. It's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna have to still get more spruce wood because I just realized that I'm gonna have to make more trapdoors for these. Can I place it? No. I'm gonna have to make more trapdoors for the... Wow, the planter boxes on this side. I forgot that I also have to do this side still. And then I think there's just a couple of final details I want to do. I want to add glass, and then I want to do a little bit of interior decoration. Like add some chests and stuff so that I can move that monstrosity inside my windmill. But honestly, then I think we're getting pretty close to being done with this one. So then I might have to gear up to go to the nether. Hee hee. The Sims is infuriating. I don't think there's a counter yet, but probably it's pretty high. Or actually, I think ironically enough, I would have to gear down. Because I basically just want to leave a whole bunch of stuff and not take it with me. I also might want to go... Oh no, I have infinity. I was like, might want to go repair my bow, but I don't have mending on it because I have infinity. So never mind. Yeah, I love how you guys are really excited to go to the nether, and I'm here like, yay. We're gonna go to the nether. Well, yippee. What was I getting here? Spruce. That is spruce. Do I still have some planks? No. I do not actually have some planks. I also don't have a crafting table here. I keep being annoyed by that. I think so. Yeah. I think that's my game plan. So I think I might start with trying to find the nether wart. And then quickly go back and bring it home. And then once I have that safely back home. But the thing is, there's also wither skellies, and obviously I don't know if I will run into Blaze trying to find the nether wart, so yeah. We'll just kind of see how it goes, I guess. There is a game called My Time at Portia. I just checked because I'm curious if there's any in Steam. What do you mean? Wait, you responded to Abu for this. What did you ask Abu? What are you talking about? Why are we talking about Portia? I'm confused. Into a nether portal to get there. Yes. Oh, autocorrect messed you up. Okay. I was like, why are we talking about Portia? I was so confused because I did actually do a giveaway for my time at Portia not too long ago. um okay, what was I doing? Shelves. So I need to make planks. Not shelves. I was making trapdoors. Now I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 8. That's infuriating. Where is my scaffolding? Literally right here. Let's go like that. Loftia autocorrected to Porsche. Listen, autocorrect is crazy. I typed music today, which is a perfectly normal word that actually exists, and it autocorrected to a word that doesn't exist. It was literally a weird jumble of letters. I sent it to my friend and I was so confused. And then I was like, no, but surely just the autocorrect didn't work. I typed it again and it autocorrected the same jumble of letters again. It was the weirdest thing ever. Autocorrect is just bad. I love how I just went back to my storage room and I could have in fact taken glass, but I didn't. Yeah, I noticed that earlier. Are you winning every single day, Max? How about you? Um Okay, hold on. Quick check. Apart from the glass, is there anything I need? I will not do a planter box right here because that would be silly. So I will just do glass. Maybe I can do shutters though. I think that would make sense. I win some, I lose some. Glad you're winning. Well, I hope that you're winning more than you're losing. Is there a reason you keep autocorrect on? In all honesty, yeah, I was just about to say, can you turn it off? I don't think you can. I was about to say, I didn't know you could turn it off, but that's probably because you can't. I don't know. On iPhone, I don't think you can. Don't pin me down on this though. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so I do like all of this. This is all fine. I think we might have to add some lights. But I think I might add some lights on the inside in front of the windows so that we'll have like a subtle glow. You turn it off on your iPhone. Okay, so then you can apparently turn it off. While I'm going to walk back to my storage room, I'm already going to take a whole bunch of stuff so that I can start cleaning up a little bit. But yeah, to be fair, I have never ever thought about the option of turning it off. Because I do think, ironically enough, if I turn it off, I would also have a lot of weird spelling errors because autocorrect also does do a lot of good things for me, I think. I just don't notice it because if I type something wrong and then autocorrect immediately corrects it and it seems right, then I just assume that I typed it right. So yeah. To be fair, there is a good chance that I will actually be more lost without autocorrect, which I find embarrassing to admit, but it's just the truth. But yeah, I was about to say, let's see if when you turn it off, if that gets better or worse, Abu. I'm kind of curious now. I am kind of curious how that's going to end for you, because then if it ends well for you, I might give it a go as well, you know? But I'll let you be the test person. I'll let you do the trial and error and see if it works. Okay, I'll keep my lights because I definitely need those. Then we have a bunch of deep slate. Then I have tough. Then I have my cherry leaves, which can go back in this chest. I have my grass and my dirt, which luckily enough, I don't have too much of. What do you mean? Yeah. I'm afraid I have to agree with Spoofy. I turned it off like 10 years ago with a friend because we wanted to learn and type correctly as teens. That is so funny. Especially as teenagers, that was like something you really wanted to do. We're like, no, but I'm dedicated for this one. Hold on, I just realized I'm gonna need an arrow if I go into the nether later. Stone. There we go. And then I came in here to grab glass. Wow, I'm actually impressed that I remember that. Let's do the red stained glass because I think that's gonna look really nice on the windmill. Hi Esther. Hello. Also, that's a reminder. The giveaway has been open for about 12 minutes, so I think I'm gonna close it in like 3 or something. So if you want to still enter for a giveaway for Loftia closed beta, this is gonna be your opportunity. So feel free to do that. Feel free to type !enter to have a chance to win. Okay, hold on. Let's quickly sleep so that I can do this by daylight. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Can I reach that? Nope. I cannot. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this from the outside. It is so much easier to do this from the inside. I don't know why I'm being such a silly. I will probably still go to the nether, yeah. I mean, this windmill is nearly done, and I do want to do some like final decorating and moving my crops in here, but then I'm afraid I might actually have to go into the nether. I mean, to be fair, if that's over and done with, I'm also kind of excited for that to be like done so that I just have the first things for potion brewing and that I can actually have some ingredients to eventually go find again, I keep forgetting the name. The thing, the end portal. Hi Mim Bim. That is very true, Abu. That is very, very true. Also, you know what I just realized? I actually cleaned up my spruce. I wanted to get spruce slabs for the stairs, but now that I'm seeing this, I think maybe oak slabs might be better. So I want to do like a little round stairway. Stronghold, thank you. One day I shall remember this name. I promise you. Today's not that day. Okay, that one can go again. Like I said, I want to try and do a little spiral staircase here. That's not the right block. That's not going to work though, because that would conflict with that block there. I actually think I started this the wrong way around. Hold on. I need to start on the other side. Because that's where I wanted to be taller already. Sometimes Minecraft really feels like math, especially when I do stuff like this. Where now I have to read like the slabs combining into one block. I always forget where and where. What is this build going to be? This is a windmill. It's partially just decorative, to be honest. But it is gonna function as my crop storage. So it's decorative, but also, I mean, it does have a function. See, this is hella annoying. Because that also turns into a full block. So then I need to go like that and like that. Every single time. But yeah, it's mostly just gonna be like this area is just gonna have a bunch of crates. Um yeah, just crops and chests. So I have this little monstrosity over here, which is also way too small. So I'm just gonna add like a bunch of chests in here to store my crops because it's right next to my crop field and I felt like that made sense. Um Hold on. Let's see. We can go like that. And then I will go like this, even though we don't really want to walk here because then we're going to get stuck. I do think it looks better if it connects all the way. Oh, we already get stuck here. Okay, so then that should have gone one inward. See, Minecraft and stairs, really, I hate them. Because then I can walk here. Hello. There we go. Oh, so chest blocks can be looking different, like a crate. The ones that you just saw were barrels. They're technically not really chests. I know it's confusing. But yeah, those are also really small, so those are not the ones I'm going to be using. I'm actually going to be using chests. Like, I'm starting to doubt whether I should be wanting to make stairs here, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, anyways. Last call. If you want to enter for Loftia, this is your moment. Because I'm going to be closing that giveaway very soon. So this is your last chance. See, that's not even, you know what? I don't want to do this. I'm realizing now that this is not looking the way I want it, and I don't like it at all. And it's actually taking up a lot of valuable space that I could be using for storage. So you know what? The answer is too bad, not happening. Too bad, not happening. It's not sparking joy, exactly. Marie Kondo would not approve of this. She would not approve of this. Okay, I can do that, and then that's 6 chests. That's not a lot. Which is unfortunate because I made a lot of slabs, which I could have used for chests. Can you make stairs out of chests? Technically, yes, but that would be very ugly. I mean, not to be judgmental or anything, but I think that would be very ugly. Yeah, I will probably do a ladder. The thing is, I don't know if I actually want to go up there. As in, if there's any business that I have going up there. Okay, you know what? I was too enthusiastic with cleaning out my shit because now the shit that I cleaned out is actually the stuff that I need. Okay, I'm going to close the entries. Can we get some drum rolls in chat to see who is the lucky winner of a Loftia closed beta key? Okay, I have oak fences here. I can use that. That should be fine. I already see all those drum rolls coming in. Let's see. Okay. So, if you do win, I'm going to send you a message here on Twitch with your code. It is a Steam key, so make sure to get it on Steam. Sorry. But yeah, the winner of the very first Loftia closed beta key is Carolina. Congratulations. Hold on. I am going to send you a message on Twitch. Congratulations on winning. I am going to grab your code. I have more codes to give away. I have a total of 5, and one of those will be given away on Instagram. So also keep an eye out for that if you want to enter. I'll make sure to post about it in the Discord and like do a little heads up once that giveaway starts as well. But that means that I have multiple. I think one is going to be somewhere next week before the closed beta. And then I think I'm going to do 2 giveaways if I remember correctly from the top of my head. Let me double check. Oh no, I'm lying actually. I'm telling lies. I'm telling lies. I'm very sorry. Um so I have one next week on Monday. Then I have the social media giveaway, the one on Instagram next week on Tuesday. Then I have one on the 24th when we ourselves are going to play for the very first time, and then I have another one on the 27th. I am aware that is already within the time that the game is out. The reason I did that is because then we are playing it on stream. So I feel like it makes more sense to give them away while we're playing the game, because then you can also see the game and it's easier for people to decide whether they want to enter the giveaway rather than it being like super abstract. So yeah, I am going to put this in here. Hold on. I put it in the chat. So let me know once you've received that. But I hope you have so much fun playing with that one. Also, thank you, Esther, for saying that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I need my scaffolding really quickly. Do I have my lanterns? Because that's one of the things why I wanted to go up here, but obviously I don't need to permanently have a stair for that. I really want to add lights in front of the window like this, because that at night is going to make the whole thing like sort of glow behind the windows, and I think that's going to look really cute. And also it's going to light up the downstairs area. I think with that, where is my, okay, this blinks because of my shaders and Voxy, but yeah, the light levels in here are actually nice. Let me remove my torches. Yeah, my light levels are still good, which I like, because then I can still add like some decorative, like I feel like in this corner, for example, it looks really cute to have them. But then we don't need to spam lights in here. Let's actually start moving some things. So I'm going to start with my sugarcane and put that in a chest, because we're currently also not growing any sugarcane. I need to make a sugarcane farm at one point, like an automated one. The thing is, sugarcane is like, there is no separate seed and crop for it. It's just all in one. For beets, we actually have like separate seeds and crops. So I have an idea on how I want to store that. Although I just realized that maybe the fact that I put sugarcane here just now isn't the best call. So I might have to move that later again, because what I want to do, I think I'm going to change this. Hold on. I'm going to do beets. And then, or would it look, I think it might actually look better if the sign is on the barrel. Hold on. And then I'll quickly take all of this. And then I'm going to put the crops in that chest, and then I'm going to put the seeds in a barrel. And then we can put like 3 barrels, 3 seeds. I think that's going to look nice. The thing is, I'm going to need a barrel to put the sugarcane for now. Once we have a sugarcane farm, we're going to have a separate storage for sugarcane, I think, because I don't exactly know where that's going to go. Probably somewhere on the island. Because I feel like sugarcane is such a starter farm. Okay, we don't really have any carrots. The thing is, carrots is also one where the crop is also the seed. Like there's no separate one for it. So I might for now add that over here. And then we have 2 signs. That is karoten. I almost actually typed karoten. That's not what I wanted to do. Sugar cane. Then I have my potato. Again, another crop that basically doesn't have a separate seed. It's just the same thing. The crop is also the seed. Is actually really poetic in a way. True. now that you mention it. Also, we have a bunch of poisonous potatoes. I don't really know what I want to do with that just yet. Then I think having like a little thing over here, and then because I left a space empty under there. But I cleaned out my leaves already. But luckily my other messy chest, because I think it might be cute to have some leaves under here. Just some greenery. And then we have my actual problem, which is why I needed this whole setup, which is wheat, and specifically wheat seeds. I think with wheat, the situation is going to be reversed. The seeds are going to go into the big chest. And then the actual crops are going to go into the barrel, because I'm actually using the crops to like feed my cow crusher and stuff. I also don't have melons anywhere, I think. I only have pumpkins. But look at how many. The what? The what? I love that you're like pretending to be shocked. I appreciate it. Okay, I do have some melons and cocoa beans. Okay, so I might have to run back to my storage anyways to get some planks so that I can we have wheat over here, and then that's going to be pumpkin. Let's add that over there, and then the seeds can go in here. And then we don't actually have any wheat, and then I have melon. And that's glycering melon as well. When she says cow crusher, yeah. What is wrong with a cow crusher? I don't see the problem. Hold on. Let me go to my other dump chest. Well, it wasn't really a dump chest. It used to be a building chest. Let me get some azalea leaves. Actually, it might be nice to have a crafting table in this little storage as well. I have a lot of oak planks, so I can actually make quite some chests and barrels, I think. Let me take those oak signs as well. I have more cocoa beans here. It might actually be smart to take those. Then I think I might want to get some decoration. I just don't have any flower pots or anything. I might get that later. No problem. No, it's perfectly normal. I mean, it's Minecraft. It's meant to be cursed. I'll add the crafting table over here. And then I'll add that over here. And then I want to make a couple of these so that I can make 2 barrels that I can add over here. And then I can add that over there. Why does that have the pointy bit and that one doesn't? Oh, well, okay. That's just placement, I guess. Unfortunate. That's going to be melon. I don't really have a melon farm or anything anyway, so yet. Eventually, it might be nice to have a melon farm so we can use it for trading. And then this is going to be coca beans. I never know how you write that. Almost. I missed an O. Okay, those can go in there, and then those can go in there. Again, if we have a melon farm, we're probably going to have a separate storage for that anyways. I just realized I think I might add that over there, and then I might add the... Goo-goo! Thank you so much for the $3.31. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hold on. Chests. I'm going to make a bunch of chests, and then I'm going to add those here just for like some future storage. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Just can add that over here. I do think we need a little bit of additional light over here. That is unfortunately... Okay, I'll add it on top of that shelf then. Do I still have my windows? Because I just realized I haven't added windows downstairs. I have no points anymore. It feels so weird. Next up, gardener. I'll see you in 20 years. Hey, I mean, 20 years still counts. You'll eventually get there. Yes, of course, Micah. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Cow Crusher, no problem. Yeah, but listen, I can play Minecraft for Cow Crushers and Loftia for sustainability. As long as I don't do Cow Crushers IRL, I think we're okay. I think we are okay, but I mean, don't pin me down on it. I want to get a cutesy barrel that we can add over. No, that's the wrong placement. Hold on. You know what? It might actually be really cute if I have that here in these corners, but then I need to make one more barrel. Sometimes my keyboard does that. That's actually something that I'm going to have to fix. For MCC, I'm going to have to train with another keyboard because I'm going to take my own keyboard. You're allowed to, which is awesome. I'm going to take my own keyboard and mouse for MCC because I am very sensitive to stuff like that. Like if I play with a keyboard that's not mine, I will not be able to play properly. But the thing is, I cannot play with this keyboard because it has the lag, which is like fine if I'm not playing competitively, but competitively, I'm not going to play with a keyboard that has occasional lag, which is crazy that this keyboard has that. It shouldn't have that because it's a hella expensive keyboard, but it does. So I'm actually going to have to practice with my other keyboards actively so that whenever I'm going to play on MCC, I'm actually going to be used to that keyboard specifically for MCC. It's like such a specific thing, but I'm going to have to keep it in mind. Okay, so for now, I think this might just be what I'm going to do. It's very simple. It's very basic. But it literally has everything that I need. Like it has better storage for what I already had. It looks clean. It has additional storage for the future if we ever lose any or like we need more space. That means that this area is now completely free to actually decorate. I am actually going to remove this sign because I don't exactly know what I want to do with decoration yet. And look how nice that looks with the lights behind the windows of the windmill. I actually really like how that looks. I am very happy with how this windmill turned out. Yeah, this keyboard is slightly cursed. There we go again. Which again, like it's not a really big problem if we're just playing like this. Like I don't really mind. And if I'm typing, it's fine. I don't have any like major issues where I'm like, oh, this keyboard's unusable. I've been using it for months and it's fine, but it shouldn't have this problem. Okay, let me actually take my shit. Let's actually clean it up. And then let's go actually get rid of some stuff that I'm wearing and stuff like that. And then let's go to the nether. Let's see if we can find nether wart and blaze, which I am very excited for. Yay. I'm not scared. You're scared. Oh, I have exactly one. I can put my torches in there. That's fine. Let's take the sea pickles, and then I'm going to have to come back. That's fine. It's just I cannot leave more chests because the moment I start doing that, that's the moment where things will go wrong. Also, I want to do something eventually with that platform over there. I don't know what yet, but I kind of want to add something on top of here. Maybe like a watchtower or something, and then like make that look more supported. But that natural bump out in that mountain is crazy. I would really love to add something on top of it to make it look really cool. You do actually sound a lot less drunk without autocorrect. I have to agree with that statement. There hasn't been any really weird typos, which is nice. That's not glass row. That's glass. No. I meant to grab this and put the light in here. I'm going to put my crafting table and my stone thingy back. Also, wait, I thought I just put my glass in here. Apparently, I don't know what glass looks like today. Okay, Tinker, move yo ass because I want to put something there. There we go. Um, um, your what is showing? I know that abbreviation. I'm just joking. No, genuinely, I do know, but I thought it was funny nonetheless. I have more tough in here. I have more oak stuff. It never freaking mind. Never freaking mind. I love that you're crashing out over this. Um, that's deep slate. Then I have dark oak. Um, those are both logs, so they can both go in here. Okay, I have everything. Let's go. I think I should be able to take that second chest in one go, right? Let's hope so. I don't remember how much is in there. But I might just put my axolotls in the waterfall. Because I have double checked that cave is actually like it's closed. There's no exit. So the axolotls wouldn't be able to like swim underwater to a different place. So I think they will probably get stuck at the bottom, but I think axolotls can swim up quite easily. So I think I might go place them in the pond. I think it is time. There is a fence all around, so I don't think they can escape either. And usually they don't escape, they usually stay in water just fine. And otherwise we just have to go find more. Yeah, see, I think they're gonna like swim down here eventually. Or not. If they don't, like, I wouldn't be mad if they just stay up here. Like, this is kind of a perfect pond for axolotls. I like it. I think it's cute. Okay, that was a good shout. That also freed up some inventory space. Very practical call. No leashes, just free animals. I know. Am I not? Are you saying that I'm a nice person? Okay, I don't think I'll be able to move this in one go. I was a little bit overly optimistic about that one. Animal welfare. I know. In this world, can you believe it? Can you believe it? I almost fooled you, I know. I know. I try really hard to do that, you know? It's like a very active effort. Cow crusher? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Cow crusher? Never heard of that. What is a cow crusher? Are we getting I mean, I'm just cleaning out my stuff and then we're gonna go. So, yes. We are getting closer to the blaze, but I just decided that I cannot leave another chest with shit everywhere because I have actually already made too much of a mess. And the more I do that, the more annoyed I'm going to get with myself also for future build projects. So this is today's row protecting future row. Oh, they should have gone in there. So that next time I want to build, I'm not going to be very annoyed with myself. Do I have a chest for jungle? I actually do. Spruce fence. Some dirt. I just need to do one more run and then I'm done with cleaning out my chests. And then I'm going to leave some tools behind. I'm going to gear up. I'm going to get my shield. The thing is, with the mod that I won't lose my armor or my tools, I'm not too worried. If I do lose my armor or my tools, I'm just going to rage quit. Going the wrong way, just realized. And then we'll just end stream. No, I've actually tested this mod, so it should be all right. I'll do a double check, though, before... Maybe I should actually try to kill myself. That sounds really bad, but before I go to the nether and die there and then lose all my shit in lava, do a little practice deaths to make sure that I don't lose anything. You know what I did? I actually emptied out that chest and then I proceeded to forget to actually take the chest. That's very dumb. Don't clip that. I mean, as long as you clip it with the context of it being in Minecraft, then it's fine. Otherwise, that would be a concerning clip and I would delete it. You know, just for my safety, other people's safety, and just general respect for other people's mental health and welfare. Because out of context, that clip sounds low-key kind of respectless. So yeah, I would probably not keep it then. But if it has the context of Minecraft, then I'm fine. Because, I mean, it is what I said in the context of Minecraft. But yeah, I will just make a little scaffolding tower for myself. Put my bed right next to it so that if I spawn, and then I can actually immediately just get my stuff if I do end up losing it. About a project they're planning to work, and then you said that. That's actually kind of wild timing. Also, I love how the heads that I have here are 3 from the Wandering Trader. It really shows you that I appreciate the Wandering Trader a great deal, huh? Yeah. Okay, that is a flower. The misc plants is basically all the other things that I just collected, I think. Then I have these. Sort that, and then I have item frames. I think they might be, yeah, in building blocks and deco. There we go. Okay. We were gonna do a trial death. Luckily my bed is still next to the windmill, so I'm just gonna walk there and immediately grab that bed anyways. Not that I can put a bed in the nether, so I don't have to take it, but every time I kind of forget how much of an actual horror game you do stuff like pull out a random box of heads. Yeah, duh. Also, thank you for the uptime reminder. Thank you, thank you. Also, hi, Peace. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. Okay, hold on. Let's get my bed. Let's put it right here. Let's put my spawn. And let's do a test. This feels really silly. But it's good that we do the test, though, because, like, what if this doesn't work? And I do die and lose all my stuff, then I really much rather have done that here before. Because I've tested this mod in another world. And I don't remember if I set anything up. I don't remember. I don't think I needed to configure it. You need to configure it if you want to have the gravestones. So, as it turns out, I need to take off my feather falling boots. Because otherwise, you don't die from that. Let's make it all the maximum height that I have, and then take off my feather falling boots, because that's actually how much feather falling protects you, by the way. I lost like half of my health there. And now I already don't have full health, so now I should definitely die. Now it should be good. We're going up to the stars, baby. Okay, yeah, I should definitely die from this. I lost so many levels with that as well. But it's fine. I have an XP farm, so. Okay, so I actually didn't lose anything. It worked. Slay. So the thing is, if you collect like random blocks, then it will actually you will lose the random blocks. Oh, apparently I even keep my levels. I didn't set that up, but I guess that's the default setting from the mod. I'm not going to complain about that though. Like, to be fair, I hate dying in Minecraft and losing all my shit. It's like it genuinely kind of ruins everything. So, I don't mind. I also don't mind changing that setting, to be fair. Like either is fine. Um but yeah, then I'm not really too worried. I will set my spawn here. Because I just deleted my spawn because I destroyed that bed. So we'll have a nice little nap. Then I'll get some blocks actually. I mean, it does make it very low risk to go into the nether, but perfect for the planties. Yeah. I feel like graves are fun, but to me that would still ruin it, I think. Um just because I'm like, I don't mind doing the task at hand and I don't mind the challenge of trying not to die, but like if I then still die, no matter if there's a grave or not, I would feel like a massive failure and I would just immediately be done. Which I know is like a very personal issue, but I just, whenever I die in games, I know that we've talked about this before, but like whenever I die in games, I feel like such a big failure. Even when I'm playing by myself and there's no one else and it doesn't matter, it genuinely triggers my anxiety for failing. And I didn't used to have this when I was younger, and I don't know when it started, but I hate it. Also, let me actually grab my shield. Let me grab that single arrow that I have so that I can actually shoot things. Exactly. But yeah, I think I need to configure this mod because generally speaking, I want to play with like like a part of keep inventory. Oh, there's my cat. I'm not wearing gold. Sorry, I just realized that is one thing that I do kind of want to fix because I don't want to be bothered by annoying pillagers while I'm sorry, Foxy is loading. It's always terrible. Exactly, Abu. It's like, I don't know, it just kind of I know that for some people, I think it's ironically enough a skill issue. Which I don't even think in this case I see as an insult. It's just the truth. I am just not good enough at this game to not die constantly. There like I've learned a lot of things at this point to like sleep at night and light up the area and stuff like that, but when it comes to, let's say, the nether, I'm simply not good enough at not dying, which means that I die quite often. Like I feel like if you're really proficient in Minecraft and you actually know how to play really properly, then you know that you are going to be very skilled every time you die. Yeah, but the thing is, you don't have to die to get better at the game. You can also do that exactly like I'm doing now, where you don't lose your stuff, where you don't lose the motivation, where you don't have that annoyance. You still get better because you're still trying not to die. You're still improving that skill to a point where you then feel comfortable. Like that's the same as me playing on peaceful until I felt comfortable enough with the game mechanics to be able to fight mobs if they showed up. Because initially, like, I'm not joking, Minecraft felt complicated to me with on peaceful. I was like, how do the controls work? I don't understand this. I don't understand the coordinates. I don't understand the basics of the game. There's so many blocks. There's so many mobs. There's so many like things that are happening at the same time. And this is exactly my problem with driving cars. There's just too much happening at the same time, and none of it feels like a routine. None of it feels automatic, which means that my brain actively has to think about all the different compartments at the same time, which just means that I get overwhelmed. So then if a mob shows up, there is also no part of my brain that takes a split second to think about what I should do. I just panic, which means that you die. Whereas I feel like if you are very comfortable, and this is something I've definitely noticed in the MCC training so far as well, is whenever something happens where I get like slightly stuck or it doesn't go perfect or someone shows up out of nowhere, I panic because I'm not sufficient at the skill enough. And that's like just apparently what my brain does when I don't know how to handle the situation is I panic, apparently, specifically in games, which is very unhandy because usually then you die. Social anxiety, be aware. Oh my God, give Moon a hug. And I hope that you have a good time. Minecraft overwhelms you. Yeah, but that's so fair. Like there is so much in Minecraft. I mean, I watched hours of Minecraft. Do I want to do these ones? That one has fire protection. That one has just protection. I'll wear that one, I think. And then is that leather though? That's leather. That's not very useful, huh, bro? Because I need gold. I actually don't think I have a gold helmet. Okay, well then I guess we're wearing the booties. The booties do have fire protection, which is low-key kind of useful in the nether. I just have to remember not to fall down things then. Because then I no longer have feather falling. And I am a little clumsy. So I just have to make sure that I don't fall. But yeah. I feel like it's also we've talked about this before on how like a lot of video games, and I think Minecraft is notorious for this, expect that you already know how to play games. There's like no tutorial, no onboarding, no they like expect you to know how to just use WASD and other keys at the same time. This is like a skill that if you have never been taught is actually kind of difficult to learn when you're an adult. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes, Abu? You need to remember not to fall. I will do my best. I will do my best. I cannot make any promises though, because again, it is me. Okay, listen. I am nervous, okay? I went from hardcore player to cozy Minecraft player. Yeah. I mean, hardcore can be fun. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so we need to go find nether wart. Can I take that? I think if they see me take it, they will be mad. But I don't think if they don't see me, I don't think they'll be mad, right? I have to remember where I go, which is dangerous because I am notorious at losing my way. And like not remembering where I went. Oh my god, I found it. Okay, we're gonna have to take this and then go back home so that I can store it. Take the soul sand. I already have it, but I'll still take it. I actually went into the nether on a soul sand mission not too long ago. So I actually have soul sand and soul soil, but I'll take it nonetheless. Oh my god, Nymphleor, that scared me. But hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay. I know that I can make a little farm. Do I go back up here? Oh, there's even more nether wart and a saddle. Slay. Okay, then I have to walk back. I think I came from here and then I went upstairs. And then I came from here. And then that's my way back. Okay. The other way. Let's bring this. This seems like this is a scary place. But we just got something we need. We got step 1 of what we need. And we're going to bring that safely back home so that I cannot lose it. I mean, again, I don't think I lose my inventory, but I don't want to risk it. So we're going to quickly go run home. We're going to drop that off. Hi, bestie. Oh, okay. The piglet wanted to come with me. He was like, I want to go to the overworld. Wait, you went into the... Where did you go? Oh, you're right up there. You already walked up the mountain. That's fine. Where? Wait. Did you go... You became a zombified piglin? Yeah. That's not great. Don't hurt me. That's rude. Oh my god, Ro. Get your shit together. You're literally gonna die to a stupid zombified piglin. That's embarrassing. What is it that we need? Okay, so you started it. Well, I didn't want a zombified piglin next to my villager breeder. Thank you so much for the self-care check. I'm actually kind of thirsty. Oops, I pressed R. I didn't mean to do that. We needed this. Netherwort. That is one of the ingredients we need to do potions. The other ingredient is blaze. Blaze are a lot less fun to get because netherwort's just a plant. You can just go take it. Yes, it's so foggy because of the rain. Then we have the next step, which is the blaze, which is an active mob that will try and fire you. I'm going the wrong way. So yeah, that's the part that I'm not very excited about because they are nasty. And I will probably die. Why do you jump? Because if you jump and you hit them correctly, you can get a critical hit, which does a lot more damage. Which actually means that you will probably kill them faster if you actually hit them, which is something that I'm notoriously bad at, apparently. Because I keep failing to do that. I did get a good amount of gold, which is nice. We can put that horse armor in here. Now I have 2 saddles. Let's go. I'll put my diamonds in here. And the nether wart can go in here in the nether chest. I'll take those blocks with me, and then I think I can just go back. And then we're going to try to find blaze. I know that they are there because I've seen them before, but not like really seen them. I've spawned them on the map. And then I was like, let's get out of here because now I'm scared. Also, stream has almost been 3 hours, so I want to try this like once and see if I can get enough for potion breeding and then just immediately go home. And then I think I'll just do fire resistance potions if I can make it back safely. And then I will come back to it another time. Did I say potion breeding? Yeah, sure. That's what I meant. We breed potions here. We have a cow crusher and we breed potions. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. So right now we have skellies that spawned 1 block above. See, there's stairs over there, and there's actually a blaze spawner right there. That is really unfortunate, because a blaze just spawned. But I might have to dig up here with the risk of hitting that lava pool. Because I need to stop that lava. Hello. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hold on. Let me put myself in a little safe box for now. So nothing can get in here and I can just stand here. Thank you so much for the raid. How was the rest of your stream? I hope you had a lovely time. Did you do work all that time? Or did you also play some games after? Thank you so much for coming over. I really appreciate it. For anyone here, if you weren't on that raid earlier that we did after co-working when we actually went over, please make sure to go check out Dr. Sims right now. Absolutely wonderful. Also is doing a lot of charity work right now, so very important to go follow. What mode are you using? Oh, what mod? You can type !mod pack to get all the information on what mod I'm using. Also, as we are here, so many blaze are spawning. This is horrible. I need to stop that lava. I am screwed. I am screwed. But like that is the I mean I think there's another blaze spawner somewhere else, but that is the easiest one because it's so close. So if we need to run back, it's actually like you're gonna rule the blazes. I think so. But I do actually have a quick raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community. In the meantime, if anyone who came with that raid already needs to go raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so as well. You guys are obviously super welcome to hang out here, but I know that you were just in a stream and you also just streamed, so please make sure to practice self-care. But yeah, let me actually show you that raid video. I quickly need to go over here and then I'll catch you on the other end of like the 1.5 minute or so. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro, and online I go by rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I am a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my streams we do a mix of gaming. 8, 9. We did it!
She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy.
Maybe Friday we're gonna murder all the chickens.
Oh, Joel, you can pet the sheep. If this stream ends in us having another baby, I'm calling this challenge cursed. Oh my god, that's a child. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
We do co-working and sometimes co-reading. I am gonna start our first work session. I wish you guys good luck.
Thank you for the horses. You just made me say that in public.
And a sprinkle of IRL.
The grass one is not my favorite. For anyone asking, we're doing a beer tasting, and I'm currently drinking one that tastes like beer.
I am from the Netherlands, where I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Look at how annoyed she looks. She's like, human, I was sleeping. I love to use my platform to raise money and awareness for various charities. And somehow my community is the best at coming up with incentives and goals. Bonjour, oui oui, je m'appelle Charlie.
This is gonna be fine. This is fine.
So welcome to Runyon making onion soup.
Oh, and thanks to Twitch, I'm also known as the bell pepper girl.
You've never eaten a raw bell pepper?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you eat a bell pepper.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and hydrate, because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, hi Dutchie, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing so well. Okay, I did a little digging. Hold on. Do you have a daith piercing? I do not. No. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Funnily enough, this is actually sort of convenient. We can actually see this spawner from above. There was one lava point coming from down here. I closed it, but there is another one over there. That's our next problem. Because that's actually the one that's... Okay, fuck. It can still see me. I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, I need to hold on. I need to get to somewhere where they cannot see me. Oh, okay. We are walking around. I think one just went up. Okay. Hold on. I need to close that hole. Okay. I think that was the source of our lava. That was like our problem. I wonder. Okay, so unfortunately, there's too much fire going on right here for me to see things properly. There is a lot of blaze right now, like a lot. And they keep spawning. So I might actually have to get out of here and like let things cool off for a little bit before I go back. Because I don't think I can do this with this many blaze that have all just spawned right now. Because that's actually a crazy amount. Oh my god, they are around the corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Game plan, what do I do? Because my way out is over there. So they are literally in the hallway. Come at me, bro. I mean, I need to go. That's not my way out. Come on, die, die, die. Die. Oh my god. I need to run, I need to run, I need to run, I need to run to get out of their way. I need to eat. There's one blaze right there somewhere. Are you gonna come my way? Ow. Still fuck that up, huh? Ah, shit. That keeps happening. I keep forgetting that I have a shield, but it's hard to do a shield with a bow. Oh my god, you're right there. Did you give me a thingy? A thingamabob? No, you didn't. That's rude. Okay, I think you're too far away for me to hit you from here. No, 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 no. You got to be kidding me. My keyboard just died. That is the worst timing ever. What do you mean? There is no way that my keyboard just died. Oh my god. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I actually hit it. Oh. Oh my god, I killed it. Did you drop a thingamabobby? You didn't, bitch. That's just rude. Oh no, you did! Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I got one. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna savor that one. I am gonna go back and savor that one. Oh, hi. Sure. Go ahead. You have to. I have 4! I got 4 without dying? Are you telling me that I actually just got 4 without dying? Do you have looting? I mean, I killed it with my bow. I don't have looting on my bow. But I do have looting on my sword. I mean, I was really scared, but I did it without dying. That's actually like a huge Minecraft achievement. You did the other one with your sword. Did I just hit it like with my sword one time? It's brew time. I don't think I'm going to do that today, considering that I've already gone overtime a little bit and I have another long stream day tomorrow. So I'm just going to put this safely away. And then next time we're playing in my forever world, we're going to do brewing. And then I'm going to get fire resistance. Although at this point, I mean, I think it's so good to make the fire resistance potion. But like I survived this. I mean, obviously we had to be extra careful, but like even with the fire resistance, you still take damage. So I still need to like remember to eat, which that is the thing that usually kills me. I'm not going to lie. The thing that usually kills me is the fact that I forget that I have to eat to keep my health up. You probably looted the second one you killed with your sword. I don't know, because the one that I killed with my sword didn't drop anything. So then I killed this one with my bow and it dropped 4, which is low-key kind of crazy, but I'm not mad about that. I am so proud that I actually got everything to make potions without dying. By myself. No one helped me. I think what I also would really like to do is I would also really like to eventually raid a bastion and get the template, the smithing template for netherite, and like do a big, because I've never gotten netherite myself. So that's like another thing I would really like to do in this world, because it's my forever world. I'm going to use netherite armor literally forever. So yeah. Oh no, they don't always drop something, Abu. You can actually kill these things and they just drop XP. So they don't always drop their loot. That's why I checked with the previous ones. I killed 3 or 4 and only 1 dropped something, which is why I'm confused it dropped 4, because that's actually really rare. I don't even know if it can drop 4. So maybe it was from the other one. I'm mostly confused, but I am, again, not complaining about the fact that I got 4. And that I actually navigated my way around the nether, that I managed to remember to eat, that I stopped 2 lava sources to actually clear my way to a blaze spawner. I genuinely feel like if I saw the location of that blaze spawner, I'm not gonna lie, that is a perfect location to eventually build a blaze farm. Because I think I would like to do that at one point. Because I don't like fighting blaze, as you might have just noticed. So if I can make a blaze farm at one point, which just means that I can stand somewhere and whack him and I don't have to actually go fight them, this place is perfect, because there's like, it's not, you sometimes have nether fortresses that sort of spawn in the sky and then it's really annoying to have to build underneath them. This has like, it's literally built into something. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm so proud. Also, my keyboard dying, that like the fact that I was around the corner literally saved me, because if I had been standing in that hallway, I would have died. You cannot make a blaze crusher, unfortunately, but you can make a farm, which is basically the same. But yeah, this was really nice. I am very, very proud of myself, and also this community for like having my back and saying that you guys believe in me and say that you think I can do this. Because I was doubting myself. So thank you for having faith in me. Yeah, this is, I can breathe. I can't believe I just did that towards the end of stream as well. Towards the end of stream as well. That is wild. Also, I didn't check. Hold on. I didn't check. I want to quickly check in how many days. We are currently day 4. We did that on day 420. I'm not going to lie. That's low-key iconic. On day 420, we actually got our first blaze. They were smoking. They were smoking, and we extinguished them. Anyways, let's actually see where we're gonna raid into. Ooh, I see someone else who's doing the Minecraft sponsorship. I don't know how long they have on the sponsorship still, but I would love to go support them, because this is someone we all know and love, and we have actually hung out with them many a times, because they are the one and the only Bobby Mac who also host Girly Pop. It's called a Blaze, yes. And then when they die, they drop blaze rods, which is the thing that we just got. But yeah, Mac is actually playing Cobblemon, which is really, I think you guys are going to like it. It's literally Pokemon in Minecraft. I've been really wanting to try out Cobblemon at one point. So yeah, if you do not know Cobblemon, this is going to be a perfect way to discover it. Mac is lovely. You guys know her. One of the hosts of Girly Pop, so also plays a lot of Minecraft, and is also doing the sponsorship thingy, so I think it would be extra fun to go support. If you guys are hanging out here and you'd like to know when and what I stream, if you want to follow me on any of my socials, YouTube, VODs, all of the links were just posted in chat. Most importantly, if you want to donate to charity, if you have $1 to spare, every dollar to charity is a good dollar. So if you are in a position to donate even just $1 to charity, that means a whole world. I appreciate the fact that we've already raised so much money for charity. That's incredible. Thank you guys so much for that. Tomorrow I'll be back. It's going to be another stream for fundraising. And we're going to have co-working tomorrow, 7 hours of co-working. And then tomorrow evening, we're going to be playing a game called Fishbowl. It's a really beautiful narrative game where you work through things like hope, grief, and dreaming. You basically revive memories from your childhood. And like I said, it's a narrative game, so you work through a story. It is a little bit different to games that we usually play because there is an active story that you follow. But I'm really curious to try it out. The game looks absolutely beautiful, and I actually got a whole bunch of game codes to give away. So I've already given away one last week, but tomorrow during co-working and during the gaming stream, I'll be giving away a code to Fishbowl as well. So if you want to come hang out, I would love that. But yeah. Feel free to come hang out either tomorrow co-working or gaming. Otherwise, I have another co-working stream on Thursday and another gaming stream on Friday. So plenty of time for the rest of the week if you want to come hang out. And I really appreciate you guys showing up today. Thank you so much for being here during the sponsor segment as well. That really means a lot. And I had a really good time. I'm proud of finishing the windmill. I'm really proud of that last nether adventure. And I'm going to get some rest. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for our themed Tuesday, which I have absolutely not forgotten what kind of music I was going to do. So I'm going to have to do some research in my own schedule to see what I wrote down. But thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to set up that raid to Mac on the end screen. But if you're going to come along, we do have a little raid message that you can copy pasta. We have a special one for charity. So feel free to take it. And yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I'll talk to you guys later.